Route 13 and 301, among others, are being targeted by the Maryland State Police as law enforcement are supplanting the efforts of Maryland state officials. Ocean City Police are partnering with the Maryland State Highway and Safety Administration and a statewide seatbelt enforcement campaign known as Click It or Ticket. This runs until May 31st. Police say everyone in the vehicle should buckle up for every trip. You can find more at Delaware1059.com. Today is the Bethany Beach Town Council elections. The terms are for 2 years. The polling place is Town Hall, 402 Evergreen Road in South Bethany. Ballots may be cast between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. The winners will all be newcomers. 3 incumbents did not file for re-election. In our sports, yesterday, the Bryce Harper hit another home run, and Max Scherzer had another dominant outing to help the Nationals beat the Philadelphia Phillies 2-1, and the Baltimore Orioles defeated the Miami Marlins by a score of 8-5. Here's our 3-day forecast from the Delaware 1059 Weather Center. Today, mostly sunny, high 70. Tomorrow, partly sunny, high 78. And on Monday, Memorial Day, high 83. Get news anytime at Delaware1059.com. I'm Alan Vickers. Now, here's Weller Does Delmarva on Delaware 1059.
The following program is a paid commercial presentation. The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 1059.
Okay, Brooks, you going to tell me when we're ready?
We're ready.
Ready. We're going live. Delaware 1059. Good morning, everybody. The sun is shining. There's quite a glare here, and we're having a good time. We're live right at Wilson's Auction on Route 113 in Lincoln City, Delaware. You're listening to Weller Does Delmarva. We have got a lot to talk about today. We're going to try to count the words and see how many words we can use during today's show, okay?
I'm working on it.
What are you going to do? Put a line. And
then I'll have somebody back at the store actually check
adding
the
them up.
lines.
Yeah, double checking it. Yeah. And then we'll get Stan the Fan to add them all up for us. So anyway, good morning, everybody, and you can watch us. I forgot to say that already. WellerDoesDelmarva.com. You can log on right there and say, holy mackerel, what's that glare? Is there a halo, or is that just Jim's head's real clean and there's a nice glare there? So anyway, you can watch us live. We are sitting right at the entrance of Wilson's Auction, right on Route 113 in Lincoln. We're very glad to be here. This is a big weekend. It's a really big event for Wilson's Auction because they are celebrating 40 years on Monday, actually, Memorial Day, when they have their Memorial Day auction. This will be their 40th year at this location. So we're going to be talking to Wade Wilson in just a minute, but you can watch us at WellerDoesDelmarva.com. What time's the store opening today at Bridgeville? Weller's.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Tonight or this morning?
This morning.
9 o'clock, okay? Brooks doesn't want anybody to buy anything before 10:30, so he's got to get back there, right?
That's correct.
All right, and we're still in the kayak business, is that right?
That's correct, and we have 4 of them right in the store, so you can actually look at them in the store, and then we have a couple more outside.
Okay, there was a video yesterday where Jason was sitting in one.
Yes, did you hear the water?
How did you make the water sound?
We had 2 cups, and we just poured the water in one cup, and then we poured the water in the other cup, and we tried to time it with the strokes
Paddling.
of the paddle. Yep.
Okay. That was pretty good. I have to give you guys credit.
We're trying to get a little
if you don't know
creative.
what we're talking about, go to whose Facebook? Mine, yours, anybody's?
It'd be yours.
Mine. Go to Jim Weller on Facebook and look up that video from yesterday. Jason's sitting in a kayak in the showroom, but in the video, as he's talking, you hear this water splashing. It was really pretty daggone good. I have to give him credit. So anyway, here's our first customer of the day. Good morning, young man. How you doing? Yeah. How you doing? Good. You here to buy, sell? Here to look. Here we go, folks. Okay, that's a good idea. So we are live right here at Wilson's Auction, and we've already had one gentleman coming in to look around. So if you're listening and you want to come on down, this building, Wade, why don't you pick up that microphone? And I'm going to start right in with Wade already. I was going to do a couple commercials, but I'm so excited about being here.
I'm excited too, Jim.
Yep, so this is Wade Wilson, everybody. And now, Wade, you started this business 40 years ago?
No, I didn't. I can't take
I
credit for
know.
starting, Jim.
It was Dave, right?
Dave started here 40 years ago.
Well, and if I remember right, did you tell me he started this building 40 years ago Monday?
That's correct.
Okay, but
1975.
even before that, as a teenager, He started at the Lincoln Community Center.
That's correct. That would have been in 1971. Dave and Carolyn started a bi-weekly sale at the Lincoln Community Hall.
Isn't that amazing?
That's right.
Yeah. So we're talking with Wade Wilson. You've been with Wilson's quite a while. Talk right into that thing.
Yes, I've been with.
And it's ice cream cone.
Been with Dave's. Started working here part time when I was 9 years old. And,
Really?
that was back in 1977.
For all these labor laws.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's actually when young people wanted to work.
That's right. Yeah, I
What
worked
a
Saturday.
time. That seems like decades ago, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was saving for a new car. So,
Really?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And I came on full time in 1999.
Gosh, how old were you then?
Oh gosh, Jim, I would have
We
been.
just want to know your
31.
age is all we're
31.
after. 31, really?
Yeah.
Golly day. And so what would your role be here? In other words, like what does
My
Wade
title's
do?
customer service representative.
Oh,
but I wear
okay.
many hats here.
Okay.
Dealing with customers that have items or estates that they like to have sold.
Okay.
I
So
take
that
care
could
of
be
that.
like a whole house full of everything.
Sure, that's right.
And then it could be right down to the property.
Real estate.
car.
That's correct. Real estate, automobiles. Yep. The calls come in. I return the calls and call on customers.
Go look at what they
Go
have,
look at
maybe.
what they have. If
Okay.
necessary, yeah, make arrangements to get it here. If they need it hauled here, we can.
Oh,
make
you do all.
arrangements.
So let's just say somebody is, settling somebody's estate, or maybe even in charge of an estate or something like that. You're saying you literally one call does it all.
That's correct.
You can go there and either possibly have the sale there, or possibly bring the sale here.
That's right. We're set up to do on-site sales. We have everything it takes: mobile office and auction top.
Oh, wow.
And everything it takes to.
You
put a
provide
sale
all
on
the
site.
staff. I mean, in other words, whatever it takes to set the stuff out. If it needs wagons or whatever, you just do it all.
That's correct. We bring it all
Okay.
there. Usually on-site
Do you
sale.
handle the advertising too?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we handle the advertising. We'll put together an auction ad and a promotion package, and of course that's always approved by the seller before
Right.
it's finalized. But yes, we take care of that and then place the ads and get all the promotion.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What if a business just was laden with a lot of obsolete inventory, stuff that just hasn't moved or something like that, and they said, Wade, look, I really just need to cut my losses and turn this into cash. Can you go to a business and literally go in their business and lay their stuff out and have an auction?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, we go in and inventory the items that they'd like to have sold and come up with a promotion package, bring our crew and all of our assets there, like our mobile office trailer, an auction top, and like you said, wagons, whatever it takes to make the sale successful, and have a sale right on site
But
if
you-
that's what was.
And
was
you
required.
furnish the people that would register the bidder and collect the money, whether it's a credit card, cash, check, or whatever.
That's correct.
You handle it all.
That's correct. We register the bidders, and we're responsible for the payment.
Okay. Wow. So when that person hires you, they don't have to worry about anything other than allowing you to do it.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, we
So
handle it start to
I mean, I'm thinking as a businessman, like if I had a bunch of inventory, I'm not going out of business, but I just want to turn it into cash. I just want to, and sometimes people pay more than they should at an auction, don't
That's
they?
true. We've seen that. Yeah, that's
and
true.
and one thing that I think Dave and of course yourself and everybody here is quite pleased to be able to offer is there's no buyer's penalty with Wilson's.
Yes, that's right. We're proud to be one of the few auction companies with no buyer's premium. Dave likes to call it a buyer's penalty. He says
Right.
it's a premium if you collect it and a penalty if you have to pay it.
Correct. Yes.
So we don't charge that, and we think that's a benefit to our sellers because bidders are willing to purchase a little bit more, or pay a little bit more if they know they don't have to pay a buyer's premium.
Or stand there and calculate as they're bidding. What's another 10% or something like that? In other words.
That's right. So it benefits buyer and seller, I believe.
Wow. Now, today you have a big auction.
Yeah, big auction right here. Our weekly Saturday auction starts at 10 o'clock in the morning every Saturday out in the backyard with lawn and garden and nursery stock and things you might expect to see outside. The sale continues throughout the day in the back of the building with tools and personal property. We have a sit-down section at 6 with high-end glassware and estate jewelry and firearms, and furniture sold about 8:30. So it's a full day.
Long day.
Full day of
Then
auction.
you have the day off tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're getting ready for the Memorial Day sale.
So no day off.
No day off this week, but
Okay.
usually we do get to rest on Sunday.
Okay. So tomorrow there's like a preview?
Yeah, tomorrow we have a preview in the gallery building for the Memorial Day sale.
Can I call that the red building?
The red building.
Okay.
Yes, and we use that building for our specialty auctions, and the preview will start at 11, goes till 4, and we're going to have food and refreshments, free food and refreshments as a customer appreciation starting at noon. So
Okay.
if you'd like to come out and preview what's going to be in the Monday sale, that'd be a great opportunity.
And what time Monday does the sale get underway?
The sale starts at 9 o'clock.
Okay,
Monday
9
morning.
o'clock Monday morning. Great way to spend Memorial Day. You know, if you're
Sure
off for
is.
the day, come out and see your friends and neighbors and be part of the auction and just enjoy a good time. And what's that old car I saw over there?
Oh, there's a 1928 Chevy
Golly
in
dang.
that sale.
So if
Yeah.
you've never even seen the 1928 Chevy, it's worth coming down
Come
and
out
checking
and
it out.
look.
Does it run?
It sure runs. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It didn't run when they picked it up, but we had a mechanic work on it, and it is running. We'll have it running the day of the sale.
And it has the title and everything?
Yes, sir.
Gosh.
Yes, it
Has
does.
somebody owned it since 1928, or is it?
I'm not sure the history
Okay.
of the car.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I'm wondering if the title's from 1928.
You know, I think it is, Jim. I saw
I'd
that
like
title.
to see what an
I
old
think it
title
is.
looks like.
I think it is a 1928 title.
Wow. Do
Yeah.
you remember them as a teenager?
No, can't say I do. Can't say
All
I
right,
do.
so a big sale tomorrow. Now we've got some tags laid out there. Maybe I'm going to have Wade on, after 8 o'clock. Maybe we talk about tags. In other words,
Okay.
that's a big thing in Delaware. People like to buy low-digit tags. and
Low-digit tags.
I see
and
they're all laid out here in all black and white. But for the interim, in other words, I'm going to stop with Wade here for now. But if you go to wilsonsauction.com, they can click on the different auctions there and start getting their thoughts together for our next segment. How about that?
That's great.
Okay,
Thanks,
thank you,
Jim.
Wade. All right, so Jim Weller here. I'm very excited. People know I love auctions. I love dealing with Wilson's Auction, Dave Wilson and his staff, Wade and Albert, and just all the different people involved here. Good people, but come on out. You come right now if you want and walk through the building and see all the different things they've got. This auction starts here this morning about 10 o'clock, and there is literally thousands and thousands and thousands of items here. I did mention we are streaming live. Brooks mentioned that we're selling kayaks, and I'm excited about that. I think the brand is called Emotion.
That's
And
correct.
we have paddles in stock and life jackets. So you literally could buy a kayak right now at Weller's in Bridgeville, put it in your truck or vehicle or whatever, or if you have to, buy a trailer to haul it on,
Sure.
and hit the road and go jump in a pond or a lake
Absolutely.
and go to it, right?
Yep, and we have this
Okay.
app that we can show you like all the different, launch sites, all the different places you
Oh,
can
my
go
goodness.
put in. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's amazing. You look at the map on my phone, and it's like
They're everywhere.
you see Delaware, and you see all these push pins, and it's like it's almost like you can't see Delaware because there's so many push pins for where you could go kayaking.
Wow. And no registering of them or anything.
Nope.
I mean, you literally could buy one, they $350, $400.
Actually, as low as $269.
So we have one for $269,
That's correct.
brand spanking new.
Yep.
They could buy it right now
Yep.
or 9 o'clock
Yeah.
and go.
That's correct.
Okay.
Look in the water.
Wow. All right. No sales tax.
Mhm.
No extra fees.
That's correct.
Okay. I do want to mention something. When you mentioned kayaks, it made me think of boats. And we have these batteries we sell, and we are required to buy hundreds of these a year in order to get the deal we get. Now, it's a brand called Interstate, very good quality battery, and we only have this one style battery. It's called a deep cycle battery. It's a marine and RV deep cycle battery, okay? And online, the list price is $128.95, and then they sell it, Interstate sells it for $121.95. We've got them brand new. And again, our goal is to not make money on these, but to sell 300 of them a year. Okay, that's our goal. Is $99 for this battery, brand spanking new. So why do we have them? We have them because we sell dump trailers, and we need them for the dump trailers. It requires a deep cycle battery to run those. And then a lot of people, like I have a travel trailer. This would be the kind of battery that goes in a travel trailer. It's the kind of battery that goes in a boat, especially if you have a trolling motor or something like that, and also just a regular boat. It's not like what you would put in a car, but it is a very deep cycle battery. It has 600 cold cranking amps, very powerful. $99 for a 12-volt battery at Weller's in Bridgeville, and that is a name brand Interstate battery. Okay, I want to talk about one of my advertisers, which is Mid-South Audio. Good friend of mine, Kevin Short, from down there in Georgetown, and he just does a great job. And what he does is, like, say you're having a concert at a place, indoor concert, outdoor concert, you're bringing in a speaker, you're having an event, and you need things like, I need more speakers, I need monitors, I need in-ear monitors, I'm going to need microphones, I'm going to need microphone stands, I'm going to need wires, I'm going to need the things you put on the ground for the wires to run through. There's a lot of outside events going on. Even if you're having a graduation party or something like that, you just need a portable sound system. In other words, or you need somebody to actually run the sound. whatever you need. If you need lighting, if you say, well, I want a little platform or a stage, or I'm planning a wedding or a wedding reception, and I'm going to have it at this facility here like Yuletide Farms or something like that. That's Colin Walls' place, and you're going to have your wedding reception there, but you want to have a little platform where, you know, you could talk, or there could be a band playing or something like that, and then you turn out you need a drum set or a keyboard. Mid-South Audio can do it all, everything. They can bring it all, they can set it up, they can actually provide people to run the equipment if you want. They can do everything. So from a platform to a stage to a sound system to keyboards to drums, they're locally owned and operated, really good people to deal with. Talk good Sussex County English. In other words, they talk to you, not at you. Very friendly, very knowledgeable, very professional, been around a long time. The number is 856-6993. That's 856-6993. On the World Wide Web, it's midsouthadio.com. Kevin Short, tell him I sent you, if you would. Really good person to deal with. You'll enjoy just talking to him. He is a wealth of information. So anyway, Weller's is going to be open today from 9 to 1, located there on Route 13 in Bridgeville. Now, we are going to be closed Monday for Memorial Day because at least Jim Weller's going to Wilson's auction, to this big auction. So, as far
Stan
as
wants
I
to know what you're going to buy.
I'm buying tag number 147, tag number T50, tag number 7476, the 28-foot enclosed trailer, and I don't know what else. Okay, I see there's some motorcycles. I might even just buy some of them while I'm at it. So anyway, I've got 2 blank checks. I found them the other day, and we're going to see how far they'll go. Okay? No, I'm just kidding. I do have 2 blank checks, so I'm ready to buy. Hey, want to talk about another one of my good friends and good sponsors, which is L&W Insurance Agency. Dave Wood used to own it. I used to deal with Dave all the time, and then Bill Strickland worked for him for years, and he bought the business. And Bill Strickland does a good job. He's got a great staff up there, and we deal with him for auto insurance, health insurance. What else do we have? We have our workman's comp. We have all our liability insurances there. Even when I'm going to get into something, like if I'm going to sell kayaks, I say, Bill, is this safe? He said, Jim, it's a great idea as long as you don't rent them things. Then you need a different insurance, you know. And so anything I'm going to do, one of the first people I ask is my insurance man, and the second people I ask is my lawyer, and the third people I ask is the people who work for me. So in other words, but I don't make any decisions without my insurance man, my lawyer, and then everybody else. It's terrible. We live in a day and time where you have to think of everything from a liability point of view.
Sure.
You know, and of course, for enough money, there's insurance for anything. Okay.
Absolutely.
So, but what I'm saying is they do a fantastic job for me. My daughter Kim deals with them. My son Jimmy deals with them. My other daughter Jenny deals with them. They're just really good people to deal with. Honest, fair, friendly. They give you great service. When there's a problem, they work between you and the insurance company, and I really like that. So, if you have insurance, and I hope you do, that's wonderful. If you want a second opinion or a third opinion or something like that, give them a call. It's 856-7828, 856-7828. Give them a call. You can also look them up on the web at lwinsurance.com. Please tell them I sent you. You don't have to, but it's just they like to know if anybody's listening and anybody's responding. But I've had a lot of my listeners say, you know, I called up there. I like the conversation I had, and I'm doing some business with them. So they're certainly not high pressure or anything like that. They do represent many brands. I like that. When I get my renewal, they'll say, Jim, if we go with this company, it's going to be this much, and this company, it's going to be this much. Well, why would I go with this one? Well, it has to do with how they handle a claim, or, you know, their experience ratings, or some of them, if you have your house insurance and your car insurance with one company, you get a little bit of a discount, and some you don't, and so on and so forth. So L&W Insurance, 856-7828. Now, Brooks Ritter, what is on your mind today?
Well, I got a little story I was just thinking about.
Okay.
And,
what else you want to talk about?
You're
going to tell the story?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's going to sound kind of funny
Brooks
because
the storyteller. Go ahead.
Weller's has wheelchairs.
Okay.
And I don't know if
how
that's
many of
something-
these things we got.
We got a few, not a whole lot. I would say probably less than 10.
Yeah, and I'm going to guess you're going to tell me they're like $229, $300.
Well, right now they're on sale.
Yeah.
For $57.50.
$157.50.
No, $57.50.
Are you sure about that?
Absolutely.
I mean, what kind of shape are they in?
They're brand new.
Really?
Yes. And
$57.50.
Yes.
Gosh, if somebody had to buy one through their insurance, their copay
maybe more than that. Well, but what
my goodness!
we were selling one the other day.
Okay.
And I was talking to her about it, and basically they had Medicare, and with Medicare, they will only buy one piece of equipment like that every 2 years.
Oh, no way.
So they had just gotten a walker, and he was using the walker, and the walker was fine, but they wanted to be able to have different options, depending on where they're
Right.
at, to be able to move around. So wheelchairs can be fairly expensive.
Yeah,
So-
I'm thinking a minimum wheelchair could be in the hundreds of dollars.
Exactly. I mean, normally they sell you $150, $200 easy every day. So when she saw that we had them for $57.50, it was like she said that was just like a blessing to her to be able to find a wheelchair
Because she's paying for it out of her pocket.
out of her pocket. Yeah, because
Okay.
Medicare wasn't going to cover it because they had just bought.
Let's clarify why they're cheap if we could.
Sure.
I buy things sometimes. I buy brand new merchandise that somebody just says, I need to dump it. The problem is when I buy it, I could buy hundreds, if not thousands of them.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that is why sometimes, I mean, we have these socks, 18 pair of socks for $10. I get questioned almost every day, how could you, that's bigger than any big box store. In other words, you know,
Sure.
people say, how could you sell 18 pair of socks for $10? How could you sell a wheelchair for $57.50? They must be junk or broke or something like that. No, it's basically the way we bought them.
Yes.
You know, in business, everybody knows the money's in the buy.
Yes.
It's all in how you buy it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that is why the wheelchairs are only $57.50. Not to mention we want to get rid of them to make room for more kayaks.
Sure. But it was amazing. It made you feel real good. We
Right.
sell
In other
many
words, it
different
was
things.
we sold a wheelchair. This individual was blessed with an unbelievable deal, and they didn't have to fight Medicaid for something Medicaid wasn't going to buy.
That's correct.
For them anyway.
Exactly. So
Isn't that nice?
that sale right there made her day, and it was just it's.
And we made enough off
$57
that $57.50 wheelchair to take the rest of the day off.
Absolutely.
2 days off.
So made me feel real good, to be able to make her day with a great deal on a wheelchair.
Isn't it nice though when stuff all works out for everybody?
Absolutely.
Well,
Absolutely.
and I think we've had some churches buy wheelchairs
Oh, yeah.
and some organizations just in case they have, anywhere, if you have a place that draws 50 people, 100 people, or even 2 people, and you ever have somebody that might feel a wheelchair is just a handy thing to have around.
Sure, and at $57.50, I mean,
Who's getting hurt?
Exactly.
If you
Throw
don't
in the
need it, just
closet
sell
and-
it used for $50 and call it a day.
Exactly.
Okay, so we have those right at Weller's in Bridgeville.
Yep.
What are they, in a box and
Yep. Yeah. We have one there on display that you can look at
sit in it,
and
make sure it's,
Let's make sure
I hate
you're
to
gonna
say the word, but
make sure you're
comfortable
gonna-
enough,
Yes.
wide enough is what I meant to say.
Yes. But other than that, we do have them in a box.
It's not a wide body version, is it?
No.
Okay, like a jumbo jet plane.
But it will support up to 300 pounds.
Really?
Is what it says. Yeah.
Wow.
And
That's
honestly,
pretty good, isn't it?
honestly, I've sat in one and it supported me, and I might be a tad bit over
You
300
may
pounds.
like 302, 303.
Yeah, maybe like 345. But,
Okay.
but
You can't remember.
exactly.
It's been hours since you weighed yourself.
I see that number and it just goes away real quick.
Right. Ooh. All right. So, anything else? Got another minute or so before we're going to take this big break?
Yeah, man, that half an hour's going by fast.
It's too fast. You need to tell Fran to slow this down.
We need
Okay,
to,
Fran, we're going through the time too quick. You need to slow it down.
You gotta slow that second hand down.
Yes, please. Anyway, Weller's is going to be open. We got some help wanted positions. I was thinking, listen, and I want to thank you, Brooks, and all of my staff and all of my customers. We're experiencing a really nice year, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
And it feels good, doesn't it?
It does.
And it's creating more help wanted positions. What if we hired 2 or 3 people this year?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, it's crazy. What month is this?
It's only
June?
May.
May. It's only May, but we've got another help wanted position. Our shop is doing real good, and we want to get another person working in the shop. But this person would put tires and wheels on trailers and park them and stuff like that. Put hitches on vehicles when somebody wants to buy a hitch or something like that. So anyway, I'll come back in a minute and tell you about this job. But anyway, it's Weller Does Delmarva. Go on online and check us out during the break at wellerdoesdelmarva.com, and we'll be right back with some breaking news that you've never heard before, if I figure it out. We'll be right back.
In a world where big voices dominate and the message is often tedious and one-sided, now comes a new story told by a new voice, a voice the world has been waiting to hear. Yours. Because we think talk radio means you get to talk on the radio. What a concept, huh? We're live and local all day, every weekday. We and you are Delaware 1059.
Plenty of sunshine throughout the day today. Nice during the afternoon with a high of 67 degrees. Then mainly clear skies for tonight as we see that low dropping down near 50. For the second half of the weekend tomorrow, it will be warmer but still a beautiful day. We'll see partly sunny skies with a high of 77. For Memorial Day on Monday, breezy and warm with clouds and sunshine, that high reaching 84 degrees. Even sunshine continuing into Tuesday, a high of 83. I'm meteorologist Courtney Spamer in the Delaware 1059 Weather Center.
It's 7:30. Good morning. I'm Alan Vickers, Delaware 1059 News. Visitors are flocking to Delaware beaches for Memorial Day weekend and the traditional start of the summer season. The Delaware Department of Transportation says its management center is monitoring conditions statewide. Travelers are invited to report travel or other traffic issues to DelDOT by dialing pound 77 from any cell phone. Planned lane closures on major routes, including Route 1, are suspended through Memorial Day weekend. You can check state road cameras and get information on traffic conditions at Delaware1059.com. CBS covers the nation and the world at 7:31.
CBS News Update. Memorial Day weekend, the unofficial kickoff to summer. Around New York City, kids can't get enough of the beach.
We're coming Sunday and Monday. Gotta come the whole weekend, even if we can't sleep here. We'd sleep in the ocean if we could.
At New York's Coney Island, WCBS TV's Alana Gold.
People are so excited to be out on this Memorial Day weekend. The water is a little bit cool in the 58 degrees, but when we spoke with people, they were just so excited to be outside and by the water. It's really not stopping them from heading to the beach this Memorial Day.
Not a great forecast for the Southern Plains. National forecaster John Hart.
Well, unfortunately, it will be a wet Memorial Day weekend for quite a bit of Oklahoma and Texas.
Stars and stripes easy to spot this holiday weekend. Dozens of people placed American flags on more than 50,000 graves at the Santa Fe National Cemetery. At the Boston Common, volunteers put in place 37,000 flags to pay tribute to all the men and women from Massachusetts who died in the armed services going back to the Revolutionary War. CBS News Update, I'm Dave Barrett.
Comments, views, and opinions expressed on the air at Delaware 1059 are those of the hosts, callers, and guests, and not those of staff, management, or advertisers at Delmarva Broadcasting Company. The following program is a paid commercial presentation. The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 1059.
All right, Brooks, you got to tell me when we're back on. The sun is just brutal.
You didn't see my signal?
Oh, is that what it was? I thought you were waving to the crowd. All right, for those of you that are watching online, you can see the sun is bright. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. People are coming in here. I see somebody came all the way from Jersey, I guess. I don't know. Is them Jersey tags on that truck?
That is a New Jersey tag.
I think they are. So, but, I mean, Delaware 1059 gets everywhere. So,
oh, yeah.
Anyway, and so we got people stopping in, looking around, and I'm going to guess there's probably 10,000 plus items going to be sold here today. It is unbelievable. There is stuff inside the building, behind the building, outside, one side of the building, all the way in the back, another building over. It is crazy, and that's just today. And then Monday, they're going to be right back at it again. But I started talking about help wanted, right? We're having a good year. We've got some help. Going to hire some more help. So we're looking for a person, and we could hire 2 of these or 1 of these. So it could be a couple people, 20, 25 hours a week, or 1 person, 40, 45 hours a week, okay? So we need somebody to, like, when trailers come in, they need to be washed. We have this box we plug them into, and we make sure the lights work and the brakes work. You know, so many people say, oh, everything works. It's new. You know, you don't know for sure. They're loaded with a forklift and they're unloaded with a forklift. You know, you could pinch a wire underneath or anything could happen. So we like to check everything. And then we park them all nice and neat out there and so on and so forth. Then somebody comes in and they want a hitch put on because they're getting into bicycling and they want to put a bike rack in a hitch and they don't have a hitch. So, or they want to tow a trailer. So we sell and install hitches. Somebody needs their wheel bearings packed on their trailer or a light doesn't work or something. So we're looking for a couple or 1 all-around person to be in addition to what we already have. We already have a couple of these people, but what happens is you got one person putting on a hitch, another one maybe unloading some trailers, and then somebody comes in with a wiring problem, and they kind of would love it if you could do it right then and there. So we're trying to get ourselves prepared to where we can do more of that right then and there stuff. Yeah. We also schedule work, but we're also looking for that. So if you're listening and you're mechanically inclined and you have your own tools, feel free to come on in and talk to Jason or Brooks or Brandon and let them tell you about it, and let them tell you what hours they need somebody, and you two can talk and see if we can work something out. In other words, we don't really, I think we got the grass under control, right?
Yeah.
So we got somebody that cuts the grass and does the weed whacking, so we got that under control. But, it's putting these trailers together. When a customer buys a trailer, we hook them up. Even though we do all that when we get the trailers, when a person buys the trailer, we do it all again. Yep. We torque the lug nuts, we check the air in the tires, we check all the lights, we jack it up, and we make sure the brakes work on all the wheels that have brakes. We just want to make sure when you buy it, it's right. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we want to make sure.
And we say that because we know other people that sell trailers don't do that.
Absolutely.
They just go out on the lot and get you the trailer, and if the air pressure's up to par, great. If all the lights work, great. If some rabbit got under there and pulled a wire loose, it's your problem. In other words, and if you're at a big box store and you have a problem, there ain't even nobody there that can fix it for you.
No,
you're on your own. It's like people come to me all the time and they say, I'm going to buy one on the internet, and I'm like, really? Well, I says, is it new or used? They say it's new. I'm like, well, you must well buy it as used. You buy a trailer on the internet, where are you going to take it if you have a problem?
Exactly.
Back to the internet? We're down in Georgia or something like that, So keep that in mind, folks. We're here. We're live. We're local. We are in business. How old are we? We are 41 years old.
41 years, yeah.
41 years. Dave Wilson started when he was 16, and I started when I was 16.
Well,
must be something different now.
Kids started early.
We kids started early. It's because we wanted cars, we wanted things. In other words, and we didn't have all these programs that would provide these things back then. In other words, so the only thing that provided things was work.
Yeah.
Yep. In other words, so anyway,
we back in the day.
Back in the day, maybe we got pictures or something, to show people what those days were like. But anyway, farmers know what we're talking about, and a lot of people, do know what we're talking about. But it's sad that the generation now has no idea what a good 50-hour work week feels like.
No, not at all.
I meet people all the time that would struggle to work 40 hours. Everybody in my circle is working 60, 70 hours a week, and I don't even know if I have any friends that only work 40 hours a week.
I don't know what a 40-hour work week would feel like.
Right. But I mean, it's all in what your goals are,
yeah.
and whether you're looking for, because they say, here's the bar. Well, the bar is round, the bar you're trying to reach. Well, you can hit the bottom side of the bar, or you can hit the top side of the bar, or you can just go a little bit above the bar. But everything we're saying, nobody understands anymore.
Yeah,
it's terrible. Just like honesty and integrity and your word meaning something, and those are just all things of the past.
Yep.
And it's all just happened in the past 10, 15 years. But it's so easy to live in America and not work. I mean, it's amazing, It just really is. Anyway, let me get off of that because
it's disheartening.
Next thing you know, I'll upset somebody, But anyway, help wanted. We have help wanted positions. So come on into Wellers and talk to Jason or Brooks or Brandon and let them talk you into coming to work for us, and we'll let you work all we want. It's funny, when I was a kid, I used to work for a guy, and they called him Maypop. He'd say, oh, man, I give you all the fresh air you want. If it's raining, you can work out in the rain all you want. And it was just unbelievable the way he spun everything. All right, we're still in the kayak business?
Yes, we are.
Okay, and can I hit one of our sponsors?
Absolutely.
We're actually meeting with this man this week. Jonathan Hazelwood, our internet guru. Is that what we're calling him?
That sounds good to me.
Okay, and he's calling us easy to please. Anyway, so Jonathan Hazelwood, the creative anchor, is doing our new website. And I keep talking about it. It's going to take months. And then when he gets done, what do you call it? He's building the framework.
Right now he's working on the concepts.
The concepts.
Basically, we kind of gave him the idea of like the framing we want.
Okay.
So now he's doing, the colors and the
I got you.
And the look, and then from there we'll start content.
Can we make it warm and friendly?
Oh, it's going to be warm and friendly and
warm
easy
and
to maneuver.
Easy to maneuver.
I mean, that's
like you won't trip or fall as you're maneuvering through it.
That's correct, and that's one of the biggest things, or one of the big reasons we wanted to get a new website.
Because our old website
is old. I don't want to call it ancient, but it might be borderline.
In the website world, though, 5-7 years is old.
Yes, and our site is kind of hard to. I mean, there's lots of information on it, And if you kind of have an idea where things are, you can get to it and find things. But with this new website, it's going to have a search feature built right into it. So if you want to know if Weller sells, kayaks, you can just type in the kayaks in the search field, and it's going to take you right to where it is on our page. So it's
you'll be in every picture?
Oh, absolutely. You see me smiling.
He'll be in every kayak. Brooks will be standing on every trailer and in every kayak. But anyway, it's called The Creative Anchor. His name is Jonathan Hazelwood. So if you want to talk about your website, because that's where our whole conversation started. We started with our website saying, can you help us tune it up? And he's like, yeah, I can help you blow it up. We just need to build a new one. But he had ideas, too, if we just wanted to keep what we got. But anyway, his name is Jonathan Hazelwood. It's called The Creative Anchor. His website is thecreativeanchor.com. Jonathan Hazelwood, going to give you his phone number, 526-7250, 526-7250. Really nice guy. If you got anything you want to talk about web design, any kind of social media questions or things like that, branding, logos, and so on, he is a really nice gentleman, and I enjoy talking to him. And every time I do, I learn just a little bit more, and I like it. I like it. We're going to have a health tip today?
We are going to have a health tip today.
Okay, let's do that after what time? 8 o'clock?
Yes.
Okay, you think we'll go to Wade Wilson now?
I think so. He was very interesting the first segment, so let's see how interesting he'll be the second segment.
He's probably tired by now. Wade, good morning again.
Hello, Jim. Good morning.
How's it going?
Doing great. Doing great.
I'm going to let you steer the conversation. I seem to really bust in there last time.
Okay, well, that's all right.
Okay. We're talking about Wilson's Auction.
Talking about Wilson's Auction and our 40 years here in this, celebrating 40 years in this building.
Dave built the building from scratch.
Yes, in 1975.
So he had to be a young man at that age.
Yeah, he would have been 25 years old.
My goodness, what? He started at 16.
Right.
Builds a building at 25. He's a mover and a shaker.
He is that. I'm 46, and I still can't keep up with him today. So.
And he's a state representative.
Right.
I believe he has some horses over
That's
here.
Right. That's right.
And he has the auction, and then he is just a busy man.
Yes, he is.
Wow. All right. So Wilson's Auction, you guys do it all. I personally am bringing stuff here weekly. I get here on Wednesday afternoon or Thursday, and the building is already starting to fill up with merchandise.
That's true. We have our auto auction weekly on Tuesday night, so we don't start accepting anything for the Saturday sale until Wednesday.
Is that for dealers only?
No, the auto auction is open to dealers and public.
So John Q. Public, or whatever his name happens to be, can literally come here and sell his car or buy a car.
That's correct. We get a lot of cars from individuals and states and guardianships and things like that, as well as new car trades and.
Okay. So like a dealer may just get too many trade-ins, and they're like, look, we've got to keep the cash turning.
That's
right. So dealers bring cars here.
Yeah, dealers bring cars here, cars they don't want on their lot, maybe, or, the too
Well,
many
I think
cars
there's something like this. I think some dealers, I don't know if it's Ford, Chevy, or whatever, might say, okay, if the car has 80,000 or 90,000 miles, we might not put it on our lot, but there might be nothing wrong with it at all.
That's correct.
But we just need, but I also think dealers' bigger problem is they might get so many trades that they have to keep turning them into money every week.
That's correct.
So some of them, they might have to take a loss on, cut it loose. Somebody else gets a great deal on a car, but keep them moving.
That's right. This coming week, we have over 40 new car trades from the Hertrick family of dealerships.
Oh, good place to deal. So,
yeah. And we also get estate vehicles.
Okay.
So this coming Tuesday, we're featuring a 2008 Chevy Malibu with 64,000
This is a nice-looking car right out front here.
It's parked right out front. Yeah,
okay.
It came from a guardianship.
64,000 miles.
64,000 miles, yeah.
Looks like a clean...
It
is it a one-owner?
It is a one-owner car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't tell me it's garage cap.
I don't believe it was.
Okay.
I don't believe it was.
Okay.
We had a pretty good job cleaning it up.
Okay. So anyway, it's a one-owner, nice car, 67. So that's going to go Tuesday night?
Yeah, that'll be Tuesday night. The sale starts at 6 o'clock. That particular car will be sold at 7. We set a time for it. But Hertrick's cars, we also get a lot of other new car dealers that bring trades and then wholesalers and things. About 150 or so autos a week.
So let's describe what an experience would be like. Somebody's listening. They're saying, man, I need a car for my daughter, or somebody just got out of college. They're going to go to work, or they're out of high school for the summer. I need to get somebody a car. They come here, they register somewhere and say, I want to bid on a car.
That's right. They can come down here on On Tuesday, the sale starts at 6. If they wanted to come earlier in the afternoon and
they can
preview
walk
what's
around.
here.
They're all outside. And
Cars
everything.
are outside. Yeah.
Okay.
They'd register to bid. They place a $200 deposit to bid.
Okay.
And then if they purchase a car, that deposit goes towards their purchase price.
Okay.
And if they don't purchase a car, of course, they're refunded their money.
Oh, so it doesn't really cost them anything to.
Doesn't cost them anything
to
play.
Okay,
Yeah.
and so then they buy a car. Do you issue T-tags here?
Yes, we issue 30-day temporary tags if they have proof of liability insurance.
Okay, that'd be fine. And so basically a person could come here, they can look at the cars. Sometimes they could talk to the owners of the cars?
Yeah, oftentimes the dealer or the owner is at the auction block when the car is coming through. So, people come up to the seller when the car is in the ring. The hood goes up, they look under the hood, under the car, have them put it in reverse. Okay. And if the dealer or the owner's there, then they have the opportunity to come up and talk to them.
Okay, well that's kind of nice.
A lot of times the dealers or owners will make statements too. They'll say,
get up and say something
just
to the
had
whole
new
crowd,
brakes,
right? Or new tires,
or whatever the case may be.
Well, what's nice about this, we're not talking about any high pressure salesmen.
No, you could.
In other words, you're literally going to buy at your own pace. It's just the pace of the auction.
That's correct. If you can come through here, if you never raise your hand, you'll never be acknowledged.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we get a lot of people that come and look. I think that just to see what's happening for the auto sale. Maybe they look a week or two and then come back and buy.
And then the reverse of that is I've got a used car for sale. I don't really want to bring total strangers to my house. I don't want to park it out in my front yard. I just want to be done with it.
Absolutely.
They can sell
bring it here. It costs $25 to register your car.
Okay.
And if the car sells, it meets your reserve, then the $25 you put down goes towards the seller's fee.
Okay.
And if you don't sell it, you're out $25. It costs you $25 to get an appraisal.
You can buy an ad for $25. But we just live in a day and time where people don't want to stick a car out in their front yard and have who knows who come to their house, or heaven forbid they sell it and then something go wrong and then a person comes back and they're all mad at them and so on. When it's done here, it's done. Is that right?
Correct. That's
okay,
correct.
so
it's sold as is and where.
Right. So if you sell your car here, you don't have to worry about anybody coming to your house afterwards with a complaint or being mad or anything.
That's correct.
Okay, and then you worry about the money too.
That's right. We're responsible for collecting the funds. If you sell a car here on Tuesday night, it's 6:30. By 7:30, you can be out the door with your check.
Okay. And so if the person's check to you bounces, that person still got paid.
That's right. It's our problem.
Ooh. Okay. Well, I like all that. In other words, that's a whole lot better than running an ad and having people come over and all that. Now, I keep taking over, Wade, and I apologize for that.
That's quite all right, Jim.
And I always get so excited about everything. But can we talk about so the layout of today? It starts outside at about 10 o'clock. Is that right?
That's correct.
Or really, it starts at 10?
Starts at 10.
Yeah, sharp. Pretty good. So then you migrate inside the building?
About 2 o'clock, they'll start inside the back of the building with wagon loads of housewares and tools and small
books
appliances.
And clothes and just everything imaginable. Tools and ladders, and I think I saw lawnmowers and
you name it. It's been
here. It's here. So then towards the evening, I see some stuff that looks like furniture and antiques, and once in a while you have washers and dryers and refrigerators and
at 6 o'clock we come inside here to the sit-down portion of the sale, and that's where we have the higher-end smalls, good glassware and estate jewelry, firearms and framed art, things like that. We sell to a sit-down crowd at 6, and then furniture sold at 8:30 in the main building here.
All right, and then is there food here all the time?
Sure. Yeah, Southern Grill's here, and they provide the food.
It's going to be good then.
Yeah, they provide the food on Tuesday nights and Saturdays, so you can. Some people come just for a meal.
Okay, but it's quite a social gathering.
Yes, it is.
I mean, you're going to find somebody you know. I mean, just this morning alone, I've seen people coming and going, and they're looking, they're saying, I'll be back, and I saw this and saw that.
Yeah, we had one gentleman in said he's been coming for 12 years every week.
Has he? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And he moved here.
Right.
Okay, now another thing is, say somebody's listening, because a lot of people I know are downsizing. They're just going through their house, they're going through their closet, but more and more people are less comfortable with bringing people to their house. They don't want to have yard sales. They don't want to be bothered with it. They don't want to take up their time. People can just literally bring boxes of stuff here or crates of stuff or truckloads of stuff, and they set it out, right? You give them like a number.
That's right.
They put this little sticker on it, and then you sell it for them, and then they come back when the next couple days.
Well, they can pick up their money within an hour after it's sold if they'd like.
Oh, that day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or we can mail their check if their proceeds are over $25. They're processed and mailed out a week following the sale.
Okay.
Or they can pick it up Monday or sometime during the week.
Right. And again, Hi, good morning. So, and again, they don't have to be bothered with it.
No, that's correct. Drop it
Okay.
off and then come back and pick up your money or have us send it to you.
Okay. All right, I got all that. So, Wilson's Auction, good place to deal. What's the number? 422
3454.
3454.
Right.
Okay. And online, wilsonsauction.com.
That's
So,
correct.
and I want to encourage people, if you're listening, go there and look at these auctions. Today's auction, there's pictures, a whole bunch of pictures, right?
That's correct. On Fridays, Julie does a great job. She goes
She
around
does.
and takes pictures and posts them to the internet. We email them to people that have signed up for the email blast. So there's hundreds
Okay.
of people that get those
I'm on
pictures sent to them. Or if you don't want to be bothered with that, you just go online and click on
Get
that
'em
day's
yourself.
sale and you can see them yourself.
Right. All right, well, good. And then Monday's sale, also, there's a lot of pictures on there, too.
Monday
right?
sale, yes.
Okay.
And maybe in the next segment we can talk more about that because there's a lot going on in Monday's
Okay.
sale.
Are
can
we
tell
going to
them about
get Dave's young bride on here, Carolyn?
Carolyn is going to come out and visit us.
Very
in the
good.
next
I would
section.
like to talk to her.
Okay, great.
All right, thank you, Wade.
Thank
We'll
you,
be
Jim.
back. All right, that was Wade Wilson, everybody, and we are live right here at Wilson's Auction, and we are just glad to be here. Very excited. My goodness, I mean, I will personally say that I am bringing stuff here. I had the Red Barn. It was full of stuff, and we are bringing stuff every week and selling stuff every week, and I'm very pleased that it's going away. But I don't have to be bothered with it. That's the nice thing.
I'm excited to have some more
Yes,
used trailers
I'm
to
sure you are. That's right. We're freeing up some trailers. I do want to mention Monday's Memorial Day, okay? And I do want to encourage people to, observe that. I do want to talk now. I'd like to talk about something brand new, not new to me, but it's probably new to you. Chiropractic care.
It's not new to me. It's
Okay.
just hasn't been utilized for me in many years.
Because you've been so physically fit?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Or
But
just physically busy.
Okay. But anyway, we have a good friend, Dr. Michael. Do you know how to pronounce his last name?
Troya.
Troya. You got it. That's
Yeah.
right. We
Silent
call him.
G.
Yeah. We call him Dr. T. Good man. Been around the community a long time. Owns a business called Peninsula Chiropractic Center right there on Route 13 in Seaford. He was actually born in Sussex County and been in business for over 25 years. That's, again, good testament, In other words,
Absolutely.
hard-working man doing something right to survive that long, Very few people can even hold a job for 25 years, let alone be in business. But anyway, it's called Peninsula Chiropractic Center, Route 13 in Seaford. Online, if you want to look up their website, it's PeninsulaChiroCenter.com, okay? But there's Dr. Truya,
Yeah.
okay? And then there's Dr. Mickey Budd and Dr. Harold Adkins. Now, have you seen any of them?
I saw Dr. Bud last night.
And what do you think of Dr. Budd?
He's a very nice guy.
He's
Very
good, isn't
nice
he?
guy, and it was an awesome appointment.
Okay. And what did you do? Talk to each other, or did he adjust you?
We talked a little bit, but then he adjusted me, and my bad area would be like the center of my back.
Okay.
And that comes
It's where
from
all your ego. I'm sorry. What?
It just comes from me being on my feet all the time, and then,
Okay.
like with the counter and talking with customers, you kind of lean a little bit, so you start to roll your shoulders forward. Well, that just messes up the center of your back. So what he was able to do is, he kind of had me almost like I was hugging myself.
Okay.
And then he had me lean in with my chin towards my chest, and he kind of did almost like a bear hug type setup. And then he's like, "Okay, now take your head and go back towards the
How
pillow."
long are his arms?
They were long enough. So I take my head and go back towards my pillow, and then as I do that, he kind of pushed down,
Right.
and oh wow, it just decompressed everything, and he did it 3 times, and all 3 times, that's all you heard was just all the air pockets, popping or going away or whatever you want to call it. But it was amazing.
I personally have been a big believer in chiropractic care for years.
Mm-hmm.
I have so many people say, "Oh, I'll wait till I'm hurting," but man, you don't want to wait till you're hurting.
No.
The pain comes after the injury or
Yes.
whatever, or the misalignment. But man, it's so affordable and it's so easy. They take most insurance, and if you're not sure, what you do is you call and say, "This is the brand of insurance we have. We have a certain brand of insurance, and how does it work? And is it a copay? And how many visits can I have a year? And what do we do? And so on." And then you go down, and I'm sure he had a little chat with you, Brooks. What are you experiencing? And
Yep.
and so on. In my case, I got some X-rays, but that's not in all cases. Did you get any X-rays?
No.
Okay.
He just asked me if I had any recently, and I'm like, no. And he's like, well, I mean, would you be open to getting them if you needed them? And I'm
Right.
like, absolutely. You know, it's whatever I need.
Well,
is
we
what
have
I
an
need.
iPad. We have everything we need to do your X-rays.
Sure.
It has a special photo thing in there. It says
It sees
X-ray right in
through,
it. Yeah. So anyway, are you happy? I mean,
Absolutely. Yeah.
Are
I
you
would-
uncomfortable?
No, not at all.
Okay. Would you recommend it?
Oh, yes, for sure, definitely.
Okay.
It's a great group of guys down there.
Yeah, all three of them are fans. Even the staff, when you call to make an appointment, and
Very
just
easygoing.
everybody there is friendly. You know, it's not your typical medical experience. So
That's correct.
now, you haven't got a massage yet, have you?
Next month.
Next month. Okay. They do massages, like a 1-hour massage. It will just make you not want to go back to work. Okay. Do it at the end of the day if you can. Okay.
I am. That's good because I know
Man,
that's
it will be
gonna
one of the
happening.
best night's sleep you get all month. But I will tell you what I really enjoy about a massage. I have a little bit of hay fever, you know, and my head gets congested. All the knowledge and the brain's so big and everything. And but you know, when they do the massage, I can feel my sinuses loosening up.
I
And
bet,
I
yeah.
can breathe better, and you can feel it running down the back of your throat. And just a great place. But my feet and my ankles also really need it. So. You know, I'm always chasing my help around, trying to find them and stuff like that. So, anyway, Dr. Trillia, Dr. T, very good gentleman to deal with. I recommend them. Brooks, are you recommending them?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good place to deal. Peninsula Chiropractic Center in Seaford, 629-4344. You can give a call, leave a message. They're not open today. 629-4344, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com. Please tell them we sent you. But please, if you haven't ever had an adjustment or you're looking for a great chiropractic center to deal with, I recommend them. And also, their massages are phenomenal. My wife absolutely loves it. So anyway, my daughter Kim, she wants 2 adjustments a month and 2 massages a month. I said, well, why don't you just get 1 a week, honey? You know, in other words.
That's pretty much what it
So,
is.
yeah. So anyway, what else do we got to talk about, Mr. Ritter?
I do want to remind people that we open at 9 o'clock today.
9 o'clock. And
Brandon and Jason and Earl will be there. Yep. And Earl's wanting everybody to come in at 9 because I might be kicking his butt this week. So
Oh, really?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
He called up. I was at one point.
Now, he's been on vacation all week.
No.
No, he's been there.
He did have a day off. He had Wednesday off, so I have a little bit of an advantage over him. But
Are you taking Monday off?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Store open or closed?
It's closed.
Think we should go in anyway?
Oh, Earl probably would.
We'll work the lot.
Yeah, I have a couple barbecues. This whole weekend is filled with that.
Well,
But as of one point yesterday, I was.
please eat responsibly.
I will. I was
Okay.
7 trailers ahead of Earl, so
Gosh.
I know he was anxious, and he closed the gap to 5. So
Okay.
I got on my 5.
So you're
right
5 trailers ahead of Earl.
Yes.
Folks, go see Earl if you're going there before 10:30. Brooks, he'll be busting out of here.
Now. Oh yeah, exactly. When I get there at 10:30, I'm going to go
Yeah.
take control of the store again.
All right. So anyway, it's Weller's Utility Trailers. Where in the world are we? If you're listening and you've never been there, my goodness, it's a great place to shop.
Okay.
That building and showroom are just full of stuff, aren't they?
It's bursting at the seams.
It is. And we want to say thank you. I mean, I want to sincerely say we are having a nice year. I mean, I'm 57, been in business since I was 16. So I've been in business 41 years. That's a long time. Used to be in the tire business, stopped being in the tire business. So Gilbert Calhoun, who worked for me for 30 years, he started a tire business in Milford called Gilbert's Tires and Wheels, and we highly recommend him. But we stopped being in the tire business to pursue the trailers, and Gilbert went on in the tire business. So anyway, that's our story, and we're sticking to it, right?
Yep.
But we are in the trailer business, the kayak business, the shed business.
The carport business.
The carport business. Didn't I see him bringing some more sheds in the other day?
Yeah, they brought a couple more sheds and a couple more chicken coops.
Do we sell many chicken coops?
Yes, we do. We do. We sell.
That
quite
seems to
few.
be a big thing, doesn't it?
I think a lot of people are really thinking, you know, because it's very inexpensive to get a few chickens, and
Right.
even the chicken coop. I mean, for less than $1,000, you can get a chicken coop.
Do they
And
deliver
it's-
them?
Yes, they do.
You're kidding me.
Yep. And they're Amish made. You know,
Okay.
the
Amish made chickens or chicken
Amish
coops?
made, Amish delivered.
Yeah, that is, you know, it's funny. I know you guys do a great job selling the sheds. I get more comments on how when they were delivered, it was like a person will say, now my neighbor bought a shed somewhere and it was supposed to be Amish made, and then this guy delivered it and he wasn't very friendly. But with us, it's the actual people that own the company are the same people delivering it.
That's
Are
correct.
we taking another break?
It's break time again.
Hey, folks, stay tuned. We're going to have Carolyn Wilson on in the next half an hour talking about Wilson's auction and many other things. WellerDoesDelmarva.com. Check us out there. We'll be right back.
Delaware 105.9 news time is 7:59. Good morning. Today, mostly sunny, high 70. Tonight, clear and cool, low 46. Visitors are flocking to Delaware beaches for Memorial Day weekend and the traditional start of the summer season. The Delaware Department of Transportation says its center is monitoring conditions statewide. Travelers are invited to report travel or traffic issues to DelDOT by dialing #77 from any cell phone. Planned lane closures on major routes, including Route 1, are suspended through Memorial Day weekend. You can check road cameras and get information on traffic conditions at Delaware1059.com with beach updates and traffic updates today through Monday afternoon. From the first town in the first state, this is WXDE Lewis. It's
Take
8
Delaware
o'clock.
105.9 with you everywhere by streaming us on your...
Extend parts of the Patriot Act or modify the phone surveillance program turned away by the U.S. Senate. Maryland Democrat Barbara Mikulski not pleased.
I've got to believe that tonight the world is watching us and they say, there goes the United States Senate. And there they go home. Ha, ha, ha.
The Senate will take a week off, but members will return next Sunday to push for Patriot Act extensions before they expire the 1st of June. After GM ignition switches were found to be faulty and led to at least 104 deaths, negotiations on a settlement were underway. Today's New York Times says the Justice Department says there was criminal wrongdoing and a penalty will likely be significant. It may be more than the $1.2 billion Toyota paid following unintended vehicle acceleration trouble. Flash floods could be part of the holiday weekend from the southern plains into Arkansas and Texas. Near Dallas, KTVT's Robbie Owens.
With Joe Pool Lake nearly 8 foot past capacity, for those who earn a living on the lake, too much water is a real concern.
Normally my phone would be ringing off the hook right now this time of year.
Dale Dalton owns All Seasons Marine. For now, his crews keep busy clearing away backlog repairs. Next door, workers build a floating bridge across what was once a parking lot. The bridge providing access for employees and boat owners only. Longtime customers are filled with compassion as marina owners miss out on what is typically one of the busiest weekends of the year.
Not a drop to waste in California because of the drought, but 50 million gallons of water leaked from an inflatable dam at Alameda Creek. Robert Shaver oversees the local water district.
Some vandals entered the area and damaged our facility so that it is no longer operable.
And it'll take $3 million to fix. The water that escaped could have been enough to serve 500 families for 1 year. Overseas, will Ireland okay same-sex marriages? CBS's Larry Miller says it seems that's the case.
The count's still underway, and the official announcement is due later today. But both sides in the fractious debate agree the yes camp has won. The only question is the margin of victory. This in a country that only legalized homosexuality 23 years ago.
Back home, summer. It is here, at least unofficially, says WCBS TV's Alana Gold. She is parked at one favorite spot in the Big Apple.
When you think of Coney Island, you think of the beach, you think of the boardwalk, the hot dogs, the rides, and just a very crowded Memorial Day weekend with people celebrating.
And these beachgoers, packed up, come to the sand, they're all set to relax.
It's been a really hard winter, you know, really cold.
We're going to build sandcastle.
This is CBS News.
Want a bright start to summer? Ask Sherwin-Williams during the Sunny Day Sale and save 30% on paints and stains, May 17th through the 25th. With colors like pool blue, organic green, and daffodil, we've got everything you need to add a splash of color. Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams paint store and save. Find your nearest store at sherwinwilliams.com/sale. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Performance Bicycle, where great rides begin. Wants your great ride to start now. Now through Memorial Day. It's the Red Tag Sale at performancebike.com. Over 1,000 items on sale. Plus free shipping. Red Tag deals on helmets, clothing, parts, accessories, and hundreds of bikes are priced to sell now. Plus 50 doorbusters at 50% off. But only while supplies last. Don't miss Performance Bicycle's Red Tag Sale. Plus free shipping at performancebike.com.
Delaware 105.9 news time is 8:04. Authorities in Centerville say they have taken an escaped prisoner back into custody. According to officials with the Queen Anne's County Sheriff's Office, Alex Finnery, 20, escaped and was returned to the detention center. Finnery is now facing charges including escape and resisting arrest, which is already on top of the burglary and theft charges he was already facing. Ocean City Police are partnering with the Maryland Highway and Safety in a statewide seatbelt enforcement campaign known as Click It or Ticket. This runs through May 31st. Police say everyone in the vehicle should buckle up for the trip. Seatbelt usage drops off at night, according to studies, and those who drive at night or ride in pickup trucks are most likely to be found unbelted than those in passenger vehicles. 6 candidates are competing for 3 positions on South Bethany Town Council in today's election. The terms are for 2 years. The polling place is in Town Hall, 402 Evergreen Road in South Bethany. Ballots may be cast from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. The winners will all be newcomers since 3 incumbents did not file for re-election. From our sports department, Bryce Harper hit another home run, and Max Scherzer had another dominant outing to help the Washington Nationals defeat the Phillies 2-1 on Friday night for their 6th straight win, and the Baltimore Orioles defeated the Miami Marlins by a score of 8-5. Here's a look at our 3-day forecast from the Delaware 105.9 Weather Center. Today, mostly sunny and nice, high 70. Tomorrow, partly sunny, high 78. And on Memorial Day, intervals of clouds and sunshine, high 83. Get news anytime at Delaware1059.com. I'm Alan Vickers. Now more of Weller Does Delmarva on Delaware 105.9.
The following program is a paid commercial presentation. The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 105.9.
Okay, that was a short break, Brooks. It was supposed to be 3 minutes long. I don't know how long it was. Anyway, folks, you're listening to Jim Weller, my co-host or executive producer or the man with all the brains, whatever you want to call him, Brooks Ritter.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome to the show, Brooks. Anyway, you're listening to Weller Does Delmarva. We're sitting right at the entrance of Wilson's Auction on Route 113 in Lincoln, Delaware. They're celebrating on Monday. It will mark their 40th year at this location. And in just a minute, I'm going to have Dave Wilson's wife, Carolyn, on with us, and she's going to tell us how easy it's been to be in business for all these years and how everybody should just jump in business nowadays. Because the one thing about being in business that's really nice is you're allowed to work all you want. You could work night and day, 7 days a week if you wanted to.
You could.
So you could literally drive yourself crazy if you wanted to.
That's about what you do, isn't it?
It's about what I do. It's no lie. I talk full, complete sentences in my sleep.
I believe it.
Oh, yeah.
I believe it.
It's terrible. It scares Denise. She thinks I'm talking to somebody. She's like, who are you talking to? All right, anyway, so Weller Does Delmarva. We talked about Help Wanted, right?
Yes, we did.
We talked about these deep cycle batteries.
Yes, we did.
And we talked about kayaks.
Yes, we did.
Now what are we going to talk about? Jerry's Lawn Care?
Jerry's Lawn Care.
Jerry's Lawn Care. Jerry Santoro, another one of our great sponsors. Really good guy to deal with. He's cutting some grass for us, and he also wants people to know the one thing he's really into, that he's really enjoying, and people are enjoying his work and his price and his work ethic, is pavers for sidewalks and driveways or patios. Time of year people are getting projects done, or if you're thinking about one, you want a free estimate, he's your guy. Another nice thing about Jerry is he's hands-on. If you hire him to do a job for you, he is going to be involved. Good morning there. How are you? They're just steady coming in here. It's unbelievable. All roads lead to Wilson's. But anyway, Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care, highly recommend him. Again, he does pavers, sidewalks, all kinds of things, and again, free estimates. Now, another thing he wants everybody to know is that he works on irrigation systems. It's the time of year people are either taking the one they have and getting it working, or you got a couple of sprinkler heads that aren't working just right, or you need them repositioned or whatever. I was at a place the other day, and they had to reposition them because they were spraying on their building, and their building was getting green, and it wasn't getting on the ground. Like, they didn't need to irrigate their block building.
Sure.
It was set wrong is what it was. So they, need to get somebody in there to straighten it out. But he installs irrigation systems, works on them, drip lines, whatever you need. So whether you need startups, repairs, maintenance, or winterization, which it's a little early to winterize them, right? Yeah.
I would think so.
But anyway, or pavers, Jerry's Lawn Care. I'm going to give you the phone number. His name is Jerry Santoro. You will enjoy talking to him. 363-6025. 363-6025. He has a website, which is on the World Wide Web, www, not 4 W's, but 3, www.jlc-llc.com. jlc-llc.com. Check him out. Really nice guy. If you call him and talk to him, you will enjoy meeting him. All right, Jerry's Lawn Care. Have we done that commercial?
We have done that commercial.
Can we go to Wilson's auction next?
Absolutely.
I love talking about this place because I love a good, lively auction with honest people. So, good morning, Carolyn. How are you doing?
Very good. How are you?
I'm good. And I'm under the impression that you have been here just about as long as Dave's been here.
Yes, sir. Day one.
Day one.
Day one.
And you two been married how long?
45 years next month.
Golly dang. One of the two of you was teenagers.
Yes.
Okay.
One of the two of us.
One of the two of you. All right. So anyway, that's when you started. But anyway, so Wilson's Auction. What role do you play here?
Well, my main job is office. Anything dealing with the office, paperwork. Paperwork, as we all know.
Without that, nothing's going to happen.
Right. So I'm mainly in the office. I do have done in the past other things out in the auction, but my main thing is office.
I would think with a place that sells 100 to 200 cars a week, with the tags and all that you've got going on, the office is critical.
The office is, and I do have we have very good help here. So.
Good.
As far as the auto department, they have a section of people that work for
Take care of that.
And then the Saturdays, and then the public sales, away sales. So we have a fine group of people that help. I don't do it all.
Well, but the sign of a good leader is they surround themselves with people better than themselves. Actually,
we've got some really good help,
good
and
people.
I've got some very
a lot of
trustworthy.
long-term employees.
Yes.
Yeah.
Most of the people. We've had people that have literally done their whole life here and passed away, after 30 years
so this
of
was
work.
Their only career.
Yes.
Gosh, isn't that something?
Yes.
All right, so you take care of most of the paperwork. You keep Dave straight?
Well, that's a very hard thing to do.
Okay.
Not too many people can keep him straight. He does his thing. He just works
endlessly.
I don't say 24 hours, but it's
right.
Sometimes could be close.
Mm-hmm. But he's passionate about it. It's what he enjoys doing.
He loves whatever he does.
Yes, he does. Yep, and he's quite me speaking as a person who's in an area that he represents as my representative. I mean, he's a fantastic public servant. I also feel, in other words.
Well, he loves. To me, I could never be a politician or be out in the public like that. He just thrives on it. He just loves to do it.
But even other things, like I'm involved with the Greenwood Mennonite School, and every time we have an
Does
auction,
a lot
Dave
of benefits.
is right there. How can I help? What can I do to help make this thing be successful? So, just in many different things, I'm like in awe. In other words, not that he's anything that I've never seen before, but he's a good example of a good, hardworking public citizen who wants to give back to his community, takes care of his family, takes care of his employees and his customers, and just all around does the right thing.
Yes, very much so. He just that's the kind of things that he thrives on, just to help.
And behind every good man, there's a great woman. And here she is.
I've tried. Let's put it that way. I've tried to be.
Yeah, well, you've done good. So, anything in particular you want to mention about this weekend, or anything you saw that you just can't live without?
No, I try not to look at the things that are here because we have enough things as it is.
Right.
So I let other people do the good stuff. But, no, we're just happy that it's 40 years. It's going fast. It's
Do you remember when you started the business?
Oh, we started over in the Lincoln Community Center.
Okay.
But the day we opened here was right here where we are sitting. Right here, we had a table. We have a picture taken right in this exact spot of all the people that were here and that started with us that day.
And some of them are still here with you.
And some of them are still here. Yes.
Do you remember the first day at the Lincoln Community Center?
That was an every other Saturday, and I do remember. And I did everything. I did all the office work myself. I had no one to help me that day.
And how did you know how to do it? You just figured it out?
We just trial and error as we went to incorporate different things, and we knew what we needed to do in order to, to sell it. Dave took care of that, and I took care of trying to figure out how to collect the money.
I just seen a man leave with food. Is the restaurant open?
The restaurant is open for breakfast. Great breakfast.
Right now.
Now. Oh, just wonderful breakfast.
So people can literally stop here and eat breakfast.
Yes.
And go on with their day like that gentleman just did.
Right. Not just sandwiches, too. They have chipped beef gravy, French toast. Oh, my goodness.
I think he's either going to work or getting off work.
I'll be
stopped
right
in
back.
here for food. Yeah, Brooks is going to take a break now.
But,
Gosh.
Yeah, we have breakfast, lunch, and dinner here.
Isn't that something? So even like Saturday, today's Saturday, so somebody could come here and have dinner and then hang out for the auction.
And a lot of people do, yes.
Make it a little social gathering.
Yes.
Okay. Is there going to be food Monday?
Yes.
Over
in
at
the
the
other, over in the other building. There, I don't know what's planned, but yes, there'll be food there.
Okay. I doubt it's Crab Imperial.
No, we had that last night.
No way.
As people were coming in, we offered them some Crab Imperial and fruit. Yes.
Get out of here.
Definitely. Yes.
Is she kidding?
No.
Oh, my goodness. Now I feel like I missed something.
It was crab dip with crackers.
Please don't tell me it was free.
It was free. Yes, it was.
Because everything tastes better when it's free.
Yes, it was.
Gosh.
I would like to announce,
Okay.
make an announcement. Monday over there, we worked hard in the last month here to gather things for the sale over there, way with the tags and the furniture and glassware. And we will have a very good sale over there on Saturday, or Monday at 9. And I encourage people to come out and look tomorrow between 11 and 4 for the preview.
Yep.
There might even be some little extra food or something in the
Really?
line over there. So
okay.
come on out. It should be a very good sale.
Just a great way to spend a holiday.
Right.
Get off the roads.
Right, and we have some nice merchandise. So check us out.
Okay. All right, I'm going to switch over to Wade if that's okay. Thank you, Carolyn.
Thank you.
Yeah, get her off the hook, right? Thank you very much. All right, Wade, real quick, can we talk about these tags?
Yes, Jim, I'd like to.
Now, are these live or are they just like the old tag that somebody would just put on the wall?
These are live tags that we transfer to a vehicle, and we have 16 live low-digit tags. For
How many do
Monday
you
sale.
have?
16.
I was messing with you.
There's 16
but
live tags.
like that very first one right there. Can we hold that up for the camera?
Yeah, that's going to be the highlight of the tag sale.
Yes, it is.
Straight tag 147.
Okay, 147. No C or PC or nothing.
No, there's only
147.
146
That's right. Wow, and it's already, do they get the porcelain tag?
Absolutely.
All right, so they get that. So that's going to be sold on Monday.
Right.
Now, do the tags go at a certain time?
Yes, the sale starts at 9, but we sell tags at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
So we have a set time for that, and we stick to that. So.
Okay, and so at 1 o'clock, wherever you're at in the auction, you switch over to the tags until they're done.
Right.
And then you go from there. Now, is that one there a trailer tag?
Trailer tag 50.
Gosh.
Yes,
T50. That's a nice looking tag, isn't it?
Yeah, I know
So,
a man in the trailer business.
That's
that
right.
That
You
tag.
should buy that, huh? All right, it's in porcelain.
Yes, it is.
Okay, now what else we got? We got a motorcycle
got
tag?
Motorcycle 811.
Oh, that's
tag
neat.
I brought out.
That's who you're supposed to contact before you dig.
Yeah.
811. So if you have a motorcycle and you want a nice tag, my goodness, and it's in the black and white porcelain.
Yeah. And then one of the 4-digit tags that we have to offer is 7476.
Now this one is stainless steel.
Yes, that's correct. That's
Okay.
reflective numbers on stainless steel.
Isn't that something? So if a husband and wife, if somebody was born in 74 and somebody was born in 76, or you graduated in 74 and 76, or you met in either.
That's right, Jim. It's
whatever
amazing.
it takes.
When we go to switch these tags, after they're sold, I see the tag switches through, and we hear all kinds of stories of why,
they have
why
a
they
reason.
purchased them.
Yep.
Yes.
I had a tag I sold. I had 312, and I really regret selling it now because it was my birth date, March 12th. I don't even know why I sold it.
Must have got a good price for it.
I got a good price, but I should have kept it. Because
and these are just 4 of the 16 that we have, Jim, that I brought out.
Gosh.
There's 12 others, so you can go on the website. There's more 4-digit tags. There's another motorcycle tag, motorcycle 464. We have
there
a
a tag?
C 3-digit, C724 is going to be sold in that sale.
But don't you have one where you've got one number and it's just the regular tag, and then you also have a T tag or a PC tag? Or?
Yeah, tag 9847.
Okay, 9847.
And then motorcycle 9847.
Okay,
so if you were looking for a package tag, they're going to be sold consecutively, separately, but consecutively. So that if you'd like to keep them together, we'll sell the 9847 first.
Okay.
And if the purchaser of that tag would like to have a motorcycle tag, then they can have the matching number to go with it.
Okay. Or you would end up selling them separate if not.
Or separate if
However it goes the best.
That's right.
All right. Can we hit one more thing real quick? Or?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I hate to take up all your time.
No, I'm here for you.
Just messing with you. But you got another estate sale coming up.
Yes.
This looks like a huge sale in June 13th. That's just a couple weeks away.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Like.
We were talking earlier about the on-site sales that we conduct, and this is an example of that on the Pearson's Corner Road in Dover, Delaware. And it's going to feature tractors and equipment, boat and trailers, lawn and garden, shop equipment, tools, and a lot more. And there'll be food there. Mike Tenefoss will be there with his food wagon.
He does a great job, doesn't he?
Yeah, so he'll have breakfast, sausage in the morning, and refreshments all day, and it'll just be a full day of auction excitement.
So this is an estate sale.
It's an estate sale on site. Yes.
Yeah,
so you come there, you'll see our equipment, and our mobile office, and our auction top, and all the wagons and things it takes to make an on-site sale successful.
Very good. No buyer's penalty.
No buyer's penalty.
I see it big and bold right here. All right. Anything else?
I can't think of it, Jim. We're excited to be here 40 years. Dave wanted to make sure that I gave thanks out to all of his loyal customers and to the community for supporting this business for so long. And we realized that without them, we wouldn't be here. And we'd like to continue another 40 years.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to thank you, Wade, for all the hard work you do here, and for Dave, being involved in the community, taking the time to start a business in Lincoln. Lincoln's not a big metropolis town. There is, who we are is who we are. There's a handful of businesses, and I appreciate him having the foresight and the energy and the willingness to do this. So anyway, today's the big day. Then tomorrow the preview starts at 11.
That's correct.
And then Monday is the big Memorial Day sale.
Right, and the Tuesday car sale. Don't forget that.
Oh, I forgot about that. Was that 6 o'clock Tuesday night?
6 o'clock Tuesday night.
Gosh.
So you can have
auction
excitement every day till Tuesday.
This is going to be happening in place.
Yeah, I can see that. All right. So anyway, thank you very much, Wade.
Thanks for having me.
All right, have a good weekend. All right, folks. Just go to the website and get a feel for things. It's wilsonsauction.com. Now, if you're visiting from out of state, one point I really want you to understand, no sales tax here. No sales tax anywhere in Delaware. But, the nice thing is there's no buyer's penalty and no sales tax. You bid $100, you pay $100. That's how it works. Mm-hmm. You got that, Brooks?
I got it.
All right. Now, I can barely see my computer, but I want to go to and talk about, I cannot see my computer at all. But I'd like to talk about Abbott's Grill. Can we do that for a minute?
Absolutely. I will never complain about talking about food.
What's that?
I will never complain about talking about food.
And I get hungry every time I talk about Abbott's Grill. But one thing I want to let everybody know, they do on-site and off-site catering. Mm-hmm. Very good at that. They also have, some friends of mine just went to a gathering down in Laurel, and they said, my gosh, the food was fantastic. I haven't been there yet. So they not only have an Abbott's Grill in Milford, but they have one in Laurel also. But let's say you want to have a little event. So a lot of graduations going on right now, or people celebrating, they've graduated from high school or college or whatever. You want to have a little celebratory event. You want to have it at your place. They can cater it. If you want to have it at Abbott's Grill in Milford or Abbott's Grill in Laurel, they have rooms that you can be off to yourself in private. And they can set up, what is it called, a buffet, or you can order from the menu. I don't know how it all works, but they can work it out. Laura Burton organizes all of that, and you can give her a call and talk to her. The phone number is 491-6736, 491-6736. But one thing I want to say is, if you don't want to go out and get all hung up in the traffic and stuff like that this weekend, they are also open on Monday, Memorial Day. Abbott's Grill, both Laurel and Milford is going to be open. Is that them telling you that lunch is on already?
Yes, it was.
All right. Well, anyway, Abbott's Grill. I highly recommend them. Brooks has eaten there. I've ate there. All my friends eat there. And they just do a good job. They do fantastic in catering. Kevin runs the place, and Laura coordinates everything. And between the two of them, they just are professional. Small company, but big-time professionalism. All the people that work there, I like this when I go there and eat. Whoever's walking by can help you, need anything. It's not like you got to catch anybody's eye. Yeah. They just really are on their game. Then you go just a few doors down in Milford, and they've got the fitness center. I believe that you and Jason are wearing that thing out.
Yes,
I apologize. I have not got there yet, but I've got all the papers filled out. I just got to get through the door. So anyway, Abbott's Grill has a fitness center called Mississippian Fitness Center. and you can look them up online to see what it looks like and see all the classes they offer. They have a lot of different things, many different membership packages. You know, you can even drop in just for one day if you want. So anyway, it's called MissPillionFitness.com on the web, and phone numbers 422-4442, 422-4442. What are you enjoying most, honestly?
Just honestly, I enjoy getting in there and working out, and there's always somebody in there, so it's
Now,
nice. You're not sitting there
Are the
by
hours
yourself.
convenient for you?
24/7. That's very convenient.
Honestly, Brooks, do you ever go there when it's not normal hours?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Really?
Normally, most of the time, Jason and I aren't actually starting working out until about 9 o'clock at night.
Oh, so this 24/7 for you really is something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not even just the two of us.
I was
There's-
thinking, you know, do people really go there late at night? You're saying, oh, man. Like for me, that would work. I would rather the late at night because I also would like to go when there's less people.
Sure. Well, and actually, the other
I don't want
night-
anybody to see me sweat.
The other night we went, there was actually, I would say, a good crowd in there for being, you know, it was actually a little early. It was 8:30
Are all
that
the
night.
TVs and everything on at 9 o'clock?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's
so
on. They have like a satellite radio that's on, that's playing.
plenty of equipment for everybody?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
there was,
so
I mean,
no
there was
matter
a
what
good
the
group
crowd,
of people
well,
there, and everybody had a machine.
Yeah, I believe I mentioned it once before that it's like 7,200 square foot.
Yes.
So it's a sizable fitness facility. Very clean. Anybody that knows Kevin and Laura, they both run a very first-class operation, and their fitness center is that way too.
Yep, and if you want to work out before work, they have showers there, so you can go work out, get a shower, and leave right
And then
from
get
the,
right
from
on
the
to
gym,
work.
Go right to work. Yep.
Well, daggone, can it get any better than that?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right, MissPillionFitness.com, folks. Now, can we do our health tip, Brooks?
I think we might be a little too close to time on that.
Too
We'll have
close
hit
to
it right
time.
the
All
next
right.
segment.
Well, I got to thinking about a health tip, you know. So can I do George Luff's commercial?
Absolutely.
All right. This is my good friend George Luff, Luff and Associates. They've got an office in Milford, Rehoboth, and Dover. Going to give you the phone number in just a minute. But not only are they CPAs and can do all of your accounting needs and help you with an audit or whatever you've got going on, they specialize also in easy payroll, and they can make your payroll easy. So whether you have a business of 1 or 2 employees or 50 to 100 employees or 150 employees, George Luff and his staff can help you out. It's called Easy Payroll. So I gave a couple examples, and somebody said, well, give me like 11 to 24 people. Okay? So if you got 11 to 24 employees, it's only $54 a pay cycle to have them do that. So in other words, if you have any questions, you can give them a call at 422-9699, 422-9699. On the web, it's luffcpas.com. Okay, so you can give them a call, or you can look them up online, luffcpas.com. They have a place in Milford, one in Dover, and one in Rehoboth. So they're really good to deal with. There's somebody going by testing out their muffler system. That's pretty good, huh? So, there they go. They're going to be loose on the highway in just a minute. But anyway, we're sitting here live at Wilson's Auction, Route 113 in Lincoln, Delaware. Yeah. And we got a lot going on. The crowd is picking up. The auction starts at 10. Got a big auction today. Then they got another preview tomorrow for over to the Red Building. And then Monday, Memorial Day. It's going to be a good time just coming out and hanging out.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I want to throw this out, and it's not really a new thought, but if you are a business person and you are selling anything, it's a great networking opportunity to come to an auction with hundreds of people and do no more than walk around and say hi and introduce yourself. You know, if I was a politician, that's what I'd be doing. I am a politician. What am I saying? I'm always politicking.
Oh yeah, I mean, especially, I mean, there's so many. There's a diverse group of people that come.
Yes.
So it's not like all one person. I mean, there'll be all kinds of people here.
Right. And then the restaurant, I'm noticing people are coming in, getting food, and leaving. Isn't this something?
I'm having a hard time not
the
getting
Southern
up and
Grill
walking
does a
over
great
there.
job.
They do. They have some.
They're
good
located
food.
right there in Ellendale. And all right, Brooks, what else is on your mind?
Well, I did want to also tell people we do special order trailers if you were looking for something specific.
That. Yes.
We can do that. I've actually had a gentleman come down from Dover to special order a certain type of equipment trailer.
Open or enclosed?
Open.
Okay, like a flatbed type trailer?
Yep, he wanted a particular trailer. He's looked at all the different models and different things out there. And we sell a brand called Be Wise.
Oh, yeah.
And he wanted to get one of their 16-foot equipment haulers. And he wanted, D-rings in a certain position. And he wanted, certain lights here and there and that. So we were able to put that together for him. So we can pretty much do, whatever you're looking for.
I have to believe it's almost a rare thing for somebody to find somebody that would spend the amount of time with them that we do.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we'll sit down. We'll talk about what your needs are. I'll give you some suggestions of what I think, what I think you should get.
Based on the fact that we've sold thousands of trailers.
Absolutely.
I think we've almost sold 20,000 trailers.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Isn't that an unbelievable number?
That's a lot of trailers.
Can you imagine the money we have helped the motor vehicle make?
Oh, absolutely. And that's only about 10, not even 10% of the population of Delaware. We got a long ways to go still.
We do.
Yes.
Well, don't they say 7 out of 8 people or 7 out of 10 people are first-time trailer buyers?
Yeah.
You know, and that's where we really win people over, folks. If you're thinking about a trailer, you know, we're not going to stand in the building and look out the window and say, yeah, it's the third one down and so on and so. We're going to walk out there with you, or maybe even give you a little golf cart ride, right?
That is correct. We want to make sure it's as comfortable as possible.
And we're going to tell you what's different between this one and this one and this one. So what we like is we like you to do all your shopping elsewhere first.
Yes.
So we can just go ahead and educate you, make the deal for you, and offer you the financing you need or trade in whatever, and just wrap it up is what we like to do. Is that right?
That's correct.
We have a can-do, will-do attitude. I'm not going to give away the farm or the trailer store. What are you doing waving your fingers? Am I out of time again?
It's commercial time again.
It's commercial time. So everybody, look online and see what in the world we're going to do during this break. We may go get some food. It's wellerdoesdelmarva.com, and we will be back in just a few minutes. Stay tuned.
Delaware 105.9 news time is 8:30. In portions, good morning, I'm Alan Vickers. Portions of Route 50, Route 13, and Route 301, among others, are being targeted by Maryland State Police in a safety enforcement initiative known as Operation Showboat. Patrols will be extra vigilant over the weekend with efforts to locate aggressive, distracted, or impaired drivers. Local law enforcement are supplementing the efforts of the Maryland State Police. Ocean State Police are also partnering with the Maryland's Highway Safety in a statewide seatbelt enforcement campaign known as Click It or Ticket. This runs until May 31st. Police say everyone in every vehicle should buckle up for every trip. Seatbelt usage drops off at night according to studies. And more people are more likely to be found unbelted than those in passenger vehicles. CBS covers the nation and the world next on Delaware 105.9.
CBS News update. With provisions of the Patriot Act due to run out come June, there was a Senate vote to end bulk collections of Americans' phone data and put in place a more targeted plan. California Democrat Dianne Feinstein.
For those who want reform and want to prevent the government from holding the data, the Freedom Act is the only way to do it. The House has passed it. The president wants it. All of the intelligence personnel have agreed to it.
Kentucky Republican Rand Paul.
This is a debate about whether or not a warrant with a single name of a single company can be used to collect all the records, all of the phone records of all of the people in our country with a single warrant. Our forefathers would be aghast.
In the end, nothing was approved. Senators are on a one-week recess. They'll be back in session a week from tomorrow. Then they'll have hours to renew some provisions before they expire. CBS News Update. I'm Dave Barrett.
Harrington Raceway and Casino presents the $48,500 Wheel and Deal Game Show promotion. Hot seat drawings Monday through Thursday with the game show on Saturday, May 30th. Be the lucky winner that will drive away in a Volkswagen Beetle convertible. Tuesdays, $12,000 mystery cash and win up to $300 cash. Visit HarringtonRaceway.com. Harrington Raceway and Casino, where winners play. Some restrictions may apply. All games controlled by the Delaware State Lottery. You must be 21 to play. Visit Players Club for complete details.
Play the $6,000 Party to Paradise at Harrington Raceway and Casino on Fridays and Saturdays in May. Win the grand prize of a $2,000 travel voucher on Friday, May 29th. On Saturday, May 30th, Table Games 5th Anniversary Celebration. One winner every hour from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. of $50 cash. Visit HarringtonRaceway.com. Harrington Raceway and Casino, where winners play. Some restrictions may apply. All games controlled by the Delaware State Lottery. You must be 21 to play. Visit Players Club for complete details.
Over Rental Tents and Events for their very popular sellout annual farm-to-table dinner at Pfeiffer Orchards in Camden. The dinner takes place on Friday, May 29th, starting off at 6 p.m. with a cocktail reception featuring Harvest Ridge wine and Vespilian River Brewing Company beer. Following the cocktail reception will be a 4-course dinner, starting with a farmer's salad with local greens, braised bacon, deviled duck eggs, radish, blue cheese, buttermilk, and local tomatoes. For the second course, you'll enjoy a lobster pot pie with biscuit crust, fresh lobster, peas, and potato. The third course is local smoked red venison loin with a strawberry relish and patatas bravas. And for dessert, you get to taste the delicious Pfeiffer strawberry pretzel salad. The farm-to-table dinner at Pfeiffer Orchards in Camden, presented by Abbott's Grill and Dover Renthal Tents and Events on Friday, May 29th, is just $75, and that includes gratuity. Call now to reserve your spot, as this is always a sold-out event. 302-491-6736 or visit abbotsgrill.com to find out more.
Sales, service, training? There's no better place to come than Shooter's Choice. Shooter's Choice offers you everything you'll need, from training to browse their large selection of shotguns, hard-to-find guns, supplies, and accessories for men and women. If they don't have it, they can get it. Shooter's Choice offers professional service for every gun they sell. They also offer several firearm safety courses and Delaware's concealed carry class monthly, with information on all the safety and instructional classes you need to operate your handgun safely. Don't miss visiting shooterschoicede.com and take advantage of their weekday specials, like half-price range time, firearms and ammunition specials, and even accessory specials. Shooter's Choice, Delaware's first choice in firearms. Open every day and located across from the Walmart in Dover. Online at shooterschoicede.com.
Hello, this is Pastor Nate Grant from Berean Community Church. I want to tell you about a radio program called Taking God at His Word that airs on Sunday mornings from 6:30 to 7:30, right here on Delaware 105.9. Psalm 19:7 tells us the testimony of God makes wise the simple. We need wisdom and conviction in this uncertain age. So that's what you'll get at Taking God at His Word: clear, rich, and practical exposition of God's Word, verse by verse, book by book. I hope it will be a blessing to your life.
Take Delaware 105.9 with you everywhere by streaming us on your smartphone or tablet. Download the Delaware 105.9 Listen Live app in the Apple App Store or Google Play Store today. Live streaming brought to you in part by Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville, where they sell utility trailers new and used, as well as sheds, carports, gazebos, dog kennels, and swing sets. Give them a call at 302-337-8228 or on the web at wellers.com. On air, on demand, and on your device. Delaware 105.9.
The following program is a paid commercial presentation. The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 105.9.
All right, Brooks, I think we are in the final half hour of the show, okay?
We are. I don't know where the last hour and a half went.
I want to say thank you to all of the listeners. We get constantly, we have people chat with us at Weller Does Delmarva. I have all through the show. I'm getting text messages and emails and things like that. If you do want to communicate with me, I'm open to any comments you'd like to share. Some people love the show. Some people wish the show was different. I'm open-minded. But I want to let you know, if you ever want to be on the show, we sell 10-minute segments, 10-minute interviews. If you're interested in that, quite frankly, we do sell them. And we would be glad to interview you or highlight your business or spotlight your event or something like that. Feel free to get up with me. My email is Jim, J-I-M, at Wellers, WELLERS.com. You can also friend me on Facebook. You don't even have to friend me to send me a direct message. Do want to let you know Memorial Day is Monday, and there are a lot of services out and about in the area, and I just want to let you know that, there's going to be a service up in, now these are Memorial Day services, are listed in alphabetical order by city or town. All services are listed for Monday. So this is all going on Monday. Down in Bethany Beach at 11, there is going to be an event. The town of Bethany and officers and members of the Veterans of Foreign Wars, Post 7234, will host a Memorial Day service. Then in Dover at 10, there's a service that will be held at the Kent County Veterans Memorial on South Little Creek Road. Then Felton at 10 a.m. at the Oddfellows Memorial Park, Main Street, Railroad Avenue. Georgetown, now this is actually today, Sunday. Georgetown is Sunday, May 24th. That's tomorrow, right? Yeah, today's the 23rd. Tomorrow at 1:30 on the Circle in Georgetown. That one there is, on the Circle in Georgetown. Attendees are encouraged to bring comfortable seating. I would agree with that. Laurel, 11 a.m. at the Laurel American Legion. This is on Monday. Down there in Laurel. And then Lewis on Saturday again at 1 p.m. Fallen Heroes Memorial Garden Dedication Ceremony. That's in Lewis at Lewis City Hall. And then Lewis, I believe this is on Memorial Day at 11 a.m. The Lewis American Legion service at the Post Pavilion. And then there's stuff going on in Long Neck, stuff in Milford at 10 a.m. on Memorial Day at the Milford Senior Center on Park Avenue. Newcastle County, Seaford at 11 a.m. on Monday at the Veterans Memorial in the Kiwanis Park, Smyrna, and Wilmington. My goodness, there's a lot going on. I got all of that from Senator Brian Pettyjohn's Delaware State Senate email. Okay, so thank you to everybody involved in that. Thank you to all the veterans. Veterans Day actually is Memorial Day. It's not Veterans Day. Memorial Day is observed on the last Monday of May. The last Monday of May. It was formerly known as Decoration Day, and it commemorates all men and women who have died in military service for the United States. So we want to really honor them and their family. Many people visit cemeteries and memorials on Memorial Day, and it's traditionally seen as the start of the summer season. No doubt about that. You can see that on the highway. So Memorial Day, Weller's Utility Trailers is going to be closed. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Hey, can we do the health tip now?
Yes.
Why don't we do the health tip?
Let's do
Our
the
good
health tip.
friend Doc Hunt, he likes doing this. We like listening to it. Okay, here we go.
Good morning, Jim and Brooks. This is Doc Hunt. You know, we've been talking about stress. I think people are thinking that it's just stress to adults. But let's talk about the worrying state of teens that are under stress. We know that when I taught at the public school, teens were under stress there. And, you know, I teach at Delmarva Christian High School, and there's stress there with the teens as well. They're teenagers. Let's look at this. Teenagers are likely to experience stress as adults. Teen stress, though, arises when teenagers face a situation which they think it is too impossible to manage within their physical and emotional resources. You know, young people become stressed for many reasons. Since a large part of teenage life involves and revolves around school and home, most of the causes of teen stress also originate at home and at school. There are lots of types of teen stress. There are several causes of teen stress, and most of them face emotional stress due to the following factors. Number one, the pressure of expectations from self and from others, like parents, coaches, the pressure at school from teachers and coaches, the pressures due to grades and homework, strained relationships with classmates, strained relationships with parents and siblings, physical and biological changes in the body during adolescence, negative feelings about oneself and low self-esteem, heated arguments with or between parents, financial problems in the family, tragedy in the family, death, divorce, cancer, and other types of diseases and illnesses, or injuries, breakup with a boyfriend or girlfriend, separation or divorce of parents, high crime rate in the living environment or neighborhood, moving to a new surrounding, changing to a new school, graduating from school, and heading to college or their next career or their next journey. Horrifying societal events like 9/11, terrorist attacks, or communal war. These are just some of the reasons that teens experience in this stage of their life. We'll talk a little bit more about teen stress next week. This is Doc Hunt with Hunt for Health. God bless.
All right, that was Doc Hunt. That was pretty good. Stress is tough on your body.
It's stressful.
It's stressful. Stress is stressful. All right, so Brooks, the store is going to be open here in just a little bit at 9 o'clock, probably open now. Weller's Utility Trailers on Route 13 in Bridgeville. We're going to be open today. Please be prepared for us to be busy. Yesterday was insanely busy. We do have some help wanted positions. Probably not today is not a good day to come in and talk to us about that, but maybe during the week. But we're looking for some people to help us get things done. I'll tell you something else I really wish I had was a good all-around handyman type person that just could work for me, you know, full-time or part-time. I own a lot of rentals and different properties and different things, you know, just go fix a window, a door won't shut right, the outside light isn't working, the railing's loose on the steps, you know, just kind of whatever. In other words, a busted
Frozen
water
pipe.
line, frozen pipe, you know, just somebody that, you know, could work for me or be available, you know. So if you're that person, let us know if you do handyman work. I probably got enough work for more than one handyman, but you know, I don't know how many pieces of property I have. I think it's either 18, 19, or 20. I can't even remember. I should know that. But I have commercial buildings, and I have houses, and then I have the store in Bridgeville, and I have my own home and stuff like that. And there's just always something. So, if you have an interest in helping us with that, or you offer those services, I'd like to know about it. Whether you are looking for a job or you just want me to call you when I need you, please let me know. Also, we talked about Wellers. I want to mention my good friends there at No Nonsense Office Machines. Rick Fowler, been a good supporter of the show. Gosh, he's been right with me all along. And No Nonsense Office Machines, that's who we buy our copiers from, and they're really good people. They sell copiers, they service copiers, they sell new ones, they sell used ones. And Rick Fowler is the owner of it. And they sell laptops also, and tablets, computers. They have them, and pretty much everything they sell new and used. He even sells and fixes gaming systems, but they have fax machines and printers and all these different things. So if you need some electronic equipment, Rick Fowler is your go-to guy. He will talk to you. He's very friendly. He's very honest. He's very affordable. He services what he sells. Even if you buy something used, you know that he's checked it out. You know that he knows what he's doing, and he stands behind everything he sells. So his phone number, 856-7381, 856-7381. No Nonsense Office Machines, right there by Sports at the Beach Complex, right outside of Georgetown, 2 miles east of the Circle on Route 9. He has a storefront. You can literally go in there, and he has display cabinets, and he has different things, and so on and so forth. The auction is where we're at, right here at Wilson's Auction. It starts at 10 o'clock this morning. The parking lot's starting to fill up, and things are going on, and then they have another big auction on Memorial Day. So there's just a lot of stuff happening here at Wilson's Auction. They're celebrating their 40th year at this location on Monday. Will be their 40th year. They actually started right where we're at, Brooks, 40 years ago on May 25th.
So we picked a good spot to set up.
Didn't we?
Yeah.
We're right here in front of the building at Wilson's Auction on Route 113 in Lincoln. And they've got food. They've got a building full of stuff. The auction starts at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock. We stop at 10. Auction starts. We stop at 9. Auction starts at 10. I got it. Anything else you want to tell us? You got any more of them little stories there, Brooks?
What? I also wanted to talk about swing sets as well, because right now seems to be the swing set season.
Yes, it does. Now we're talking Amish-made vinyl swing sets. The inside of the vinyl is salt-treated lumber. Is that right?
That's correct.
All the hardware is stainless steel.
That's correct.
And what every customer is amazed is how they're delivered and set up.
Yep.
They're not just slapped together as fast as they can get them done. Right. Again, same thing. We sell Amish-made sheds, Amish-made sheds and Amish-made swing sets.
Yep.
When they're delivered by the same Amish people that make them.
That's correct.
Is that right?
Yep.
And that seems to be what always really impresses the customer.
Well, they take pride in what they build, and they take pride in what they're delivering to you because it's what they built.
Yes. But I'm just saying, more than anything, that is the comment I get. They're like, I thought somebody else was going to deliver it or set it up or something like that. But it's the same people that own the company, that are making the product, that are involved with the delivery and the setup. And if you buy a shed, they make sure that the doors latch and that they're not pinched and that everything is just right. Same way with the swing sets. They make sure every nut and bolt and screw is in good order, don't they?
That's correct.
Okay. So what did you want to say, Bruce?
Well, we got 3 of them actually being delivered on Wednesday that range in size. We have some smaller ones, and they even have a
we do have one of the biggest ones we've ever sold.
Yeah, exactly.
$20,000 or something.
Not quite that much. About 13. It was 13.5.
Okay.
$1,000, and it's got like 3 different towers, a bridge, a tunnel.
Because it's going to like a business, right?
Yeah, it's going to a hotel.
A hotel.
Yep.
Okay. Down in Ocean City, I think.
That's correct.
Okay.
So those 3 are getting delivered. One of them's got rubber mulch. So if you want to
put rubber that'll be all down on the ground. Are they getting the border
Yep.
that holds the rubber mulch from spreading all over the place?
Yep. And they actually have a couple different borders you can go with, but they have one that's the same vinyl that the swing set's made of. So
okay. Pretty much maintenance free.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. But then we also sold another swing set yesterday, or got the check for it yesterday. It's in the process of being sold.
Okay.
And they took their time. They came down and talked with me a little bit.
That's what people really appreciate, isn't it?
Yes.
That we will take time with you.
That's correct.
Everybody else is in a hurry or, don't want to talk to you, don't want to spend any time. I mean, we don't want to waste any time if we can help it, but, we want to help you make the best decision for your money.
That's correct. And we talked about what they wanted, and they looked at other swing sets.
Yes.
They looked at other vinyl swing sets.
Yeah.
They felt that.
Well, there's a difference. We did too. We looked at 8 different brands, believe it or not, folks.
Yep.
Before we picked this brand, we looked at all these other brands, and we just decided we wanted to go with the quality because it's not the kind of thing. It's not like going to a big box store saying I'm going to buy a swing set and I know in a year or two I'm going to be done with it. These are like an investment.
Yes. Yep. And that's what they were looking at. They wanted a quality swing set. They wanted something nice. I mean, there's other vinyl ones out there, and one of the ones particularly that they were looking at that were a vinyl swing set, but then the ceiling or the roof of the playhouse or of the tower was like a canvas.
Oh, just flopping and blowing in the wind.
Exactly.
Right.
I mean, they try to make it tight when they install it, but
yeah,
over
but
time it
that's
loosens
that's
up.
that day, not 6 months later.
Exactly. And that's the things that they were looking at. So we sat down, talked about what they liked, what they didn't like about the vinyl swing sets they were looking at, and then we pieced together something for them. They actually what they ended up buying was one of the sets that was in the brochure, so they knew exactly what they were getting. They switched out one of the swings for a different swing, but
we have straight slides, tubular slides.
Oh yeah, and they've actually came out with tubular twisty tubular slides.
Okay.
And now they actually have straight tubular slides.
Oh, really?
And then they got wavy slides. I mean,
many
we have
color choices.
4 different color choices.
Okay.
Yep. You got red, yellow, blue, and green.
And they include delivery and setup, like if a guy's in Maryland, Virginia, Pennsylvania.
Yep.
New Jersey.
Yep.
New York.
Yep. Virginia.
Really, Virginia.
Yep. And
Gosh.
then,
it's funny. People don't realize we sell over half of what we sell 100, 150 miles away.
That's correct.
Not just that, trailers.
Yep.
I mean, our average trailer customer comes 100 and 150 miles.
Yep. And then on top of all those colors on the slides and the accessories,
yes.
even the swing set you can get in different colors. The vinyl itself.
Oh, really?
You can do like an off-white, which is the most popular.
Okay.
They have a pure white, which is very bright.
Didn't they come out with like a copper or something?
No, well they have
Looks like
it's a
wood
clay.
grain?
They have
Okay.
a clay, which is like your typical clay, and then they have a wood grain.
That's
where,
the one.
where the vinyl actually looks like wood.
Wood grain. It's kind of neat.
It's got
looking.
like a grain to it,
Mhm.
and it's probably my favorite look because it gives you
Blends in,
that wood look because people
Right.
like wood because they like the way.
But it
looks.
doesn't give you the splinters.
No splinters, no cracking, no falling apart, no rotting.
But also the hardware is very nice. All
Oh,
stainless steel hardware, screws, nuts, bolts, things like that. Even the little mechanisms that the swing on. I think you mentioned one day how the chain down towards where you would put your hands is like got this padding. It's like
got
molded
a rubber,
right.
Yeah,
right.
like a rubber padding to it. So you're not holding on to the chains. You're actually holding on to the rubber where it's just nice and soft. And
Okay.
then where the swing's attached, they have like a little bushing so they swing nice and easy.
Gosh.
I mean,
They're not creaking and squeaking.
No.
Creaking and squeaking.
And
all right, so who do they call?
They can give me a call at the store, 302-337-8228.
It's not the kind of thing you just say, how much is it? It's more like, let's talk about this, like buying a trailer.
Exactly. We want to find out what your needs are, what you want.
Right.
How old are your kids? Your kids want
like we all know you
baby
want a good
swing.
deal.
Yeah,
Everybody,
absolutely.
that you don't even have to say that. We got that. We just want to make sure you get the best bang for your buck.
That's correct, and that's
and
everything
what we do
that we
with the
sell.
trailers too, right?
And everything we sell.
Can we talk about carports for just a minute? Okay.
Sure.
All right. Did that big carport get done yet?
It's not yet. Not yet.
Okay. Now that was huge, right? 5 doors, 5 garage doors.
That's correct.
Okay. Now I had somebody the other day said, I saw you had an ad, a 2-car garage for less than $7,000.
That's correct.
Now I really need to clarify that. So you're saying that in the carport, Carolina carports, right? You can go on our website and see a lot of them. Is that right?
That's correct.
You can literally get a 2-car garage with 2 garage doors already on it, a side door and a couple windows.
That's correct.
For $60-some $100 delivered and set up.
Yep, $6,830.
Really?
Yep.
That is a heck of a deal, is it not?
Oh yeah, it's 24 foot wide by 26.
Now is this like a real light gauge steel, like an entry level type metal or anything? Real light duty? Is that what it is?
No, it's not.
It's not like something you'd get online or.
No,
so
it's a 14 gauge steel.
Okay.
The frame.
What's that mean to me? 14 gauge.
It's nice and strong.
Nice and strong. Okay.
You can.
It's more better.
It's more better. There you go.
Okay.
There is upgrades. I mean, you can upgrade to a 12 gauge. Which
can
is
you get it taller?
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, can you get it where one garage door is taller than the other?
Yeah.
No kidding.
We have, I think there's 6 or 7 different size garage doors.
Can I get it where I've got this garage, but yet I want the back, I want it to be deeper, and I want the back to be open? Can they do that?
Yeah. Yeah. We call those like a utility shed or a utility building, where you
Right,
have like
I
a
might just want
carport
to
and
keep
a
a
shed.
tractor or back my boat under the back part or something like that, but I want to keep a couple cars in it.
Yep. You can also get a carport.
So how does all this work? Somebody comes in and you go outside, because I think we have the largest display of carports in the whole tri-state area. I don't think anybody has more on the ground than we do.
And we got more that we're working on getting.
Oh, okay. We'll be stacking them things.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Who
yeah,
pays for all this stuff?
Oh, you can get all kinds of things. I mean, you can get them where you have a carport, and then you take another carport, and they actually split it down the center at the center seam there, and then attach it to the carport you got. So now you have a carport where like two lean-tos, if you will.
One on each side.
Exactly.
That'd be cool.
So you
put a little tractor under one.
Yep.
You could put your camper in the middle.
Yep.
And then you could put your boat under the other side.
That's correct. And we can get those in all kinds of lengths, starting at 21 feet. And then,
so what's the starting point? $1,500, $2,000?
The starting point on a carport would be $895.
For a carport. Now, that one can't include free delivery and setup.
That's free delivery and free setup.
For $895?
$895, yeah.
How many gauge is that one?
It's also 14 gauge. On the
Get out of town.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any color choices?
There's like 12 different color choices that you can pick from.
How much problems are we having with these carports?
None. I mean, we've been selling these carports for years, and honestly, I have had no issues that I have been made aware of problems with the steel, problems with blowing away, any of those type of things. Because that was been the biggest thing.
That sounds a little hard to believe.
It does sound hard to believe, but people come in and they're asking about,
what do we sell? 4 or 5 a year?
No. Maybe 4 or 5 a week, at least.
So we sell over 100 a year.
Yeah. I think last year we sold 140 or something. I think was the number I heard, or something of that stature.
Where do you guys have time to play these video games?
We don't. I don't know who told you that one.
Oh, really?
But I mean, you'll come in and we'll just kind of same thing like we do with the swing sets and the trailers. We'll just kind of ask you.
Do people?
I think so. I believe so.
Because it's so rare now. Knowledge of product, go online, figure it out for yourself, and hope you get it right.
That's correct. Yeah, we care about your business. We care about your needs. We want to make sure.
Why?
Because we want you to be happy with what you're buying.
Why even that? I mean, you can't hardly go anywhere and deal with employees, and if you get one in the company, you're lucky if you get one. Mm-hmm. You ever been somewhere where you see that one, you're like, boy, I hope that's the one that's going to wait on me.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody else is getting snapped at or snipped at or something like that. In other words, why would we even try as hard as we do? I mean, do people really appreciate it?
I think people do. I've had comments from customers that they appreciate the time that we spend with them. They, even if at first they're like, why are you asking me so many questions?
Because we care.
And that's we
actually care about what you spend your money on.
Exactly. We don't want you to make the wrong decision.
Right.
Because if you make, if you're making a decision on a whim, or you're making a decision on, this is what I think I need, and you get it home and it doesn't work for you,
we don't take it back.
Yeah, we don't take it back, and you're going to be upset with us because we didn't ask you enough questions.
Right.
So we want to make sure we don't have that situation. That's why we ask so many questions, and we want to.
So
make
it's not
sure
like we're being nosy or
Yeah.
want to take twice as long to sell you something.
No.
We want to help you spend your $10, $100, or $10,000. We want to help you spend that and get the best value for your money.
Yeah, because some people look at a trailer and think, okay, yeah, that'll work for me. That size is perfect. But they don't really know, 100% for sure what they're going to be using it all for. So in our questioning, we find out, well, there's a chance they might be, carrying a tractor with that tractor.
Because a lot of it, 7, 8 people out of 100 or 10.
They're doing
It's
this for the first time.
7 to 8% of the people. That's 7 to 8 people out of 10
Yeah,
are
70
the first
to 80% of people are first-time
trailer buyers. Never owned one before in their life.
Yeah, so they don't know that their tractor weighs,
Right.
4,000 pounds, and a single axle trailer.
That's probably
will
why
only
we
carry
get
about
so
2,000.
many new trailers traded in. 2014s, 2015s, where they bought them somewhere else, and they're trading it in within 6 months of when they bought it.
That's correct.
Because where they bought it,
They didn't ask any questions.
no questions.
Yep.
Wow. Well, I'm proud of you. I appreciate you working for me. How old are you?
31.
How long you been at Weller's?
9 years.
9 years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for doing that.
No problem.
I appreciate it sincerely. Your brother?
Yeah.
How old's he?
He's 27. 20,
Brandon.
27, yep.
Brandon Ritter.
Yep, and he does a good job too. He helps us in sales. He's actually he's the assistant manager over there, so he helps
Jason
you get some
Troyer.
stuff done. Yep.
My son-in-law. He's the
head honcho.
Head honcho.
Under you.
Yeah.
Sales manager, store manager.
Everything.
Yeah.
Wow, we got a good team. We got Earl Jackson there.
Uh-huh.
And
he's a great salesperson. I really appreciate all the help he does. And
are we out of time?
We're out of time.
Folks, I want to thank you sincerely for listening to Weller Does Delmarva. Would love any input you'd like to give me. Email me at jim@wellers.com. Send me a message on Facebook or call me on the phone. I want you to have a good weekend. Thank you to all the people that have served and provided us with the freedoms we enjoy. Thank you, Fran. God bless you all. Have a good, safe weekend, and we'll see you next Saturday with Weller Does Delmarva. Bye-bye.
Local news first on Delaware 105.9.
Delaware 105 News Time is 8:59. Good morning. I'm Alan Vickers from the Weather Center. Today, mostly sunny, high 70. Tonight, clear and cool. Authorities in Centerville say they have taken an escaped prisoner back into custody. According to officials with the Queen Anne's County Sheriff Office, Alex Finnery escaped and was returned to the detention center on already on top of burglary and theft charges. Ocean City Police are partnering with the Maryland Highway and Safety in a nationwide seatbelt enforcement campaign known as Click It or Ticket. This runs until May 31st. Police say everyone in every vehicle should buckle up for the trip. From the first town in the first state, this is WXDE Lewis.
Delaware 105.9.
9 o'clock.
CBS News, I'm Dave Barrett.